is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam Rodriguez! The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney!
Stephen Fulton Jr. The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded Devin the Dream Haney.
Man, what up, man? And I gotta get myself right. Y'all ever, well, y'all know I'm out of order anyway, so it don't even matter. But we're gonna get, let me get right. There we go, right there. Welcome to the show. We got another breakdown tonight, man. We finna talk everything boxing. Man, a great weekend of fights. You know what I'm saying? We had a little nonsense going on, but we're gonna deal with it accordingly. Shout out to everybody. As always, we're gonna drop the link early because we get started late. Let me make sure I do that the right way. Copy that right there. Boom. And let me see. Let me put it here. Wow. It don't always work out how you plan for it to work out, but you figure it out. Hey, you know how we do it around here. We're gonna figure things out. We ain't gonna complain. We're not gonna argue. We're not gonna do none of that. Well, we're gonna argue with some of these people because they're gonna come up here and be wrong. But man, such a great weekend of fights. Before we get to it, shout out to my sister. My sister is in the building from the beginning. Shout out to Vacay. Much love and respect. Anybody want to pull up? Y'all feel free. Look, we done got to this point where boxing is getting a little, what's the word I want to use here? It's getting interesting. It ain't always playing out how we think it's going to play out, those type of things. But I listened to Keith Thurman after the fight, right? After he got hands put on him, got beat up, looked bad, got clipped multiple times, those type of things. I listened to him. And he talking about, man, hey, all I needed was 4 more minutes, and we was about to make it happen. Negro, you wasn't finna make nothing happen. No disrespect to Keith Thurman, no disrespect. The only thing that was gonna happen is you was finna get beat up even worse. Shout out to my brother Dankfather in the building. Salute to my brother. Shout out to Dankfather, man. Shout out to my brother in the building, DJ. DJ, hey, I had Keith Thurman getting stopped as well. But that nigga went out there and started complaining and whining, talking about he was finna do something in the next 4 minutes. The ref stopped it too early. Brother, did you see your face? You was getting beat pillar to post. It wasn't like it was a close fight. You understand what I'm saying? I understand a close fight. Bro, you was getting hands put on you so bad at one point in time that I was worried. I was like, I thought the ref could have stopped it earlier than he stopped. Keith Thurman said, man, them next 4 minutes was going to be tough for Sebastian Fondora. What you was going to do? Leap in and try to land the shot? You was getting hit with shots the entire time. You were getting hit with uppercuts. The jab was popping out there. Fondora, he controlled the range fantastically with the jab. Fantastic. I mean, it was a masterclass in boxing, and Keith Thurman is a masterclass boxer, but you can't get around that motherfucking range, nigga. No disrespect to Keith Thurman, but you can't get around the range, man. And now you talking about you finna win some shit from trying to fight, bruh. When they had that man, they had Keith. I ain't never seen this. Y'all tell me y'all ever seen Keith Thurman in the interview, the post-conference interview, with a damn bag holding on his eye. Y'all tell me y'all ever seen that. We ain't never seen that from Thurman. The man was getting hands put on him. And it wasn't even close. I got my brother in here, man. Hey, he an Alabama fan, but I love him. You know what I'm saying? This is my brother, and he an Eagles fan. We go against each other every chance we get, every opportunity. But he know boxing just like I know it. My brother DJ is in the building, straight out of Alabama. Welcome to the show, my brother. What's going on, family?
What's going on, Dub? How you feeling, man?
Man, I can't. Well, I ain't complaining. I ain't crying like Keith Thurman was. That man said that the ref stopped it too early. Do you agree with that? Do you agree that the ref stopped it too early? I thought the ref saved him.
Now, see, this is my thing, right? In championship fights, I'm all for letting him go out. Let him go out.
Let him go out on this shield. I
in championship fights, let him go out, man. If that's just a 10-rounder or 8-rounder, yeah, stop it. Now, we all saw the fight. We all saw that Keith Thurman had no shot at winning that fight. We saw him getting beat around that ring for 5-6 rounds, right? We all saw it. That man,
it was only going to get worse. It was only going to get worse for him.
Let it get worse.
Man, come on, DJ.
What you don't want to happen is him getting up there with both his eyes almost closed, talking about, man, if I'd have had a little more time. You'd have had a little more time. What? You let him go to sleep, man.
All your eyes would have been closed. You already got hematomas all around your damn face. You would have looked even worse if the ref did you a solid in this situation. He did him a solid.
I think Harvey Dock and Thomas Taylor are the gold standard right now when it comes to refereeing. Thomas Taylor lets you know, if I think you're in trouble, I'm stopping the fight. Mm-hmm. But he's also one of those refs who don't want to stop the fight. Please don't put me in a position where I got to stop this fight.
But if you get him battered, go ahead.
Keith Thurman was offering no resistance. There was nothing that he was doing that was telling the referee at that time that, yo, I'm going to be competitive in this fight.
Man, Thurman went out there in the press conference and said something to the effect that, well, they told me as long as I'm moving my head and attempting to, brother, you moving your head, but you still getting clipped with shots. You're getting clipped. He was buckled. He got hurt. I think that was the second round. He got hit with a shot.
Second round, his glove almost touched him.
And I said, even then, I was calling the fight. Shout out to BVO. I was calling the fight over there. And I said, man, this Negro, I mean, no disrespect to him, because he got good ankles, you know what I'm saying? And his ankles were able to keep him off the ground, off the canvas. He was able to continue. But when he got hit with that shot, I was like, man, this shit finna be over, man. This shit finna be over. He didn't show me anything. I thought he landed a couple good shots, a couple good body shots, those type of things. But he was getting battered that entire fight. Have you ever seen Keith Thurman look the way when and this was only 6 rounds. So have we ever seen Keith Thurman look that damn bad? That man came in and had the water bag, the ice bag, the ice pack on his eye. We ain't never seen that from him. He was getting beat the fuck up.
Man, both your eyes was almost closed, bro. Like in 6 rounds. I said it was gonna be about round 8 or 9 when they were gonna stop the fight. It stopped a lot sooner than I thought it would, but that's pretty much how I saw the fight going. There was nothing Keith Thurman was gonna do besides throw another leaping right hand or another leaping left hook, or try to touch his body, but you got to walk in that wood chipper to hit him. So there was nothing he was going to be able to do, man. And the referee saw that. Only thing I had a problem with this is a championship fight, man. Let him go out. And only in championship fights, let them go out. If the corner don't stop it, if the doctor don't stop it, let them go out.
Lord have mercy, man. My only disagreement, and we got to bring my brother, and shout out to my brother, one of a great debater, a brilliant boxing mind, but also a brilliant football mind as well. D Free, he in the building. Free, we coming to you next. Only reason I disagree with you, man, it was nothing, man. Thurman, he had the smallest amount of success we done seen. And if you ain't having success in a fight, if you're not really putting hands, and according to him, he needed 4 more minutes, according to him. And we got my brother straight out of Australia, Carl. Shout out to my brother. But if you having this minimal amount of success, getting beat the fuck up the entire fight, and the crazy thing is now, excuse, I don't mean that in a negative way towards Keith, but that's what's going on.
Every way intended.
No,
that's what happened.
Am I lying? I ain't lying about it.
You
can't get around the jab. You leaping in. You trying to go to the body, but even then, when you're able to close the range, you getting hit with uppercuts. You get hit with body shots. Like, bro, you getting beat it's not a close fight. It wasn't a close fight. And let me do it this way. D Free, welcome to the show, my brother. One of the most brilliant individuals, one of the most brightest boxing minds that I could be around, a brilliant football mind as well. D Free, what did you see in that fight with Sebastian Fondora and Keith Thurman? What did you see? Am I out of order?
No, you're not out of order. I saw David versus Goliath, and he forgot his slingshot. That's what I saw. Man, like I said, I said Keith Thurman would get stopped in the 10th round. I gave him the benefit of the doubt because he was a veteran, and Keith Thurman can move around the ring. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt. But the one doubt that I didn't have was that Keith Thurman would get stopped. I just knew Keith Thurman was going to get stopped. I knew he wasn't going to finish that fight. And a lot of times when you see guys who's never been knocked out, never been stopped, you say, okay, they'll find a way to make it to the end of the 12th round. I didn't see that for Keith Thurman. I saw a guy who just reached to the body, and he was just in there. He was in there with people that couldn't get that second opportunity to stop him to the body. But a guy like Sebastian Fondora, who's 6'5", with an 80-inch arm reach that ain't got to move much to get into his punching range, I like, no, Keith Thurman's only shot was to get in close and land a big shot. But getting in close, that's where Sebastian fights best at, on the inside. He's learning how to fight from a distance, but he fights much better from the on the inside. So I was like, nah, Keith Thurman has no shot in winning this fight at all. People that would say, oh, Keith Thurman got power, he can knock him out. We saw what Brian Mendoza did. I'm like, did y'all forget the rest of the fight with Brian Mendoza? That man was getting beat up from round 1 until he landed that lucky shot. Brian Mendoza wasn't having success. He just happened to land a lucky shot. That's all it was. But, I mean, Keith Thurman, he got beat up almost as bad as Manny Pacquiao and Ugas did in their last fight. Before Manny Pacquiao decided to come back again.
I gotta bring my brother in the building, straight from Australia. And Carl, I know you probably understand the fighting style of Sebastian Fondora better than a lot of us because Tim Tszyu back-to-back wars with Sebastian Fondora, you know what I'm saying? End up getting clipped with elbows and all type of other stuff. But I think, you know, with you being an Australian, and I don't mean that in any type of way, but, you know, I know you follow those your Australian fighters, and I ain't got no problem with it. But did you expect the fight to play out the way it played out against Keith Thurman and Sebastian Fondora? Did you expect it to play out that way?
Yes, I did. G'day, fellas.
And welcome to the show, my brother. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, look, I did see it. I did see it playing out like that, Dub, because there was a few key factors that I had with issues with Thurman. And this is what I've noticed with Tim Tszyu. And man, I want to shout out Tim Tszyu because that whole card yesterday was all Tim Tsz유's former opponents. So
absolutely.
Shout out to Tim Tszyu for creating the hype of that card. And also I want to shout out Tim Tszyu because I tell you what, those wars he had with Fondora, it makes them a little bit more special now after seeing a guy like Keith Thurman, the way he got dispatched. Yeah. First of all, you cannot beat a guy that's got 11-inch reach advantage over you and knows how to use that jab. You cannot beat him on the back foot, bro. You've got to beat him in the wheelhouse. You've got to be, because your range is not their range. When they're in range, you're not in range.
Absolutely.
So I saw that, and I've also seen the progression in Fondora, bro. Like the first fight with Tim Tszyu, like yeah, it could have been stopped. You know, that cut was pretty bad. But the referee chose to let that fight go on. I'm not fussed either way. And I saw the progression with Fondora actually using his jab and using his best attributes to his advantage, bro. Like using his height, using his reach, staying outside, and then. But I've also noticed that Fondora is pretty heavy-handed, bro. And I noticed Tim's face.
Man, he punching real quick, Carl. He punching down. Anytime you punching down. Hey, gravity help you just a little bit with them shots right there. Gravity help you just a little bit. I don't know if that's true or not. But
I'm not going to be too long-winded, Dub, but I just wanted to say I noticed that his jab was working a hell of a lot better against Tim Tszyu, and it made Tim quit on the stool in the 7th round of that second fight. But, man, the way he dispatched to Keith Thurman yesterday, man, I wished it had gone on longer because I think Keith would have been put to sleep, but I'm kind of glad that the referee did step in. He did warn him at the start of the 6th round that the doctor even said, we need to see something. The referee said to Keith, we need to see something this round. It kind of played out the same way the other rounds were. And I think it was the 4th round where Keith actually landed a good right hand on Fondora, and Fondora just smiled at him and charged at him. And I knew it was curtains from there, bro.
He smiled and started stepping. That's what he did.
Yeah.
I said, Lord,
that was a good victory, man. That was a good victory, and Keith lives to fight another day, mate. He should thank that referee because he could have taken some serious damage out. He kept fighting.
I know the time difference, so I got to ask you this real quick, Carl. Did you think you thought it was a good stoppage by the referee? You thought it was a good stoppage?
Yeah, I thought it was a good stoppage, man. I was trolling when I said he should have had 4 more minutes. There's no way in the world that man.
Man, I ain't want to see the man get. He would have got swelled up even worse.
He wouldn't have had any skin left on his face, bro.
Let me get my brother in the building. We got one of the greats in the building, man. D-Ray, straight out of Omaha, Nebraska. A brilliant mind, my big brother. D-Ray, welcome to the show. I gotta ask you, what did you see in the Keith Thurman Fondora fight? What did you see?
Hey man, salute, bro. I wish Keith would have got another chance, bro. One more round. Shout out to Uncle Stitch. Hey, like Carl, is it Monday afternoon already? Go ahead,
though, bro. Monday afternoon, 2:00 Monday afternoon.
I know that's right, man. Salute to you, nephew. Hope everybody good. Go ahead, though.
Hope you're good, Uncle D-Ray. Hope you're good, brother.
Hey, man, I'm blessed, man, and I'm glad you're up here on the panel, man. But I'm gonna get back to the show. I think though, bro, that Keith has not fought a whole lot in this decade so far in these 6 years.
That's why we call
that.
D-Ray, that's why I call him sometimes Thurman. Sometimes.
Hey, I was trying to call him one more time. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it's no time. But hey man, but that's the thing though, right? In the era, in the time when we got fighters talking it, some of them, but most of them not even willing to get it in and go give the people their money's worth. Keith Thurman is willing to do that, bro. He is willing to go out there and fight the guy. You know what I mean? Not just get paid. He willing to get lumped up and want some more, bro. And of all the stoppages we done seen, bro, I just think for somebody to never have been stopped, he wasn't even knocked down. That's a disgrace to boxing, bro. I agree with him as far as the referee go. You know what I'm saying? Listen, in a championship fight, bro, especially when you got a veteran of the sport, I don't want to see him be able to say he get robbed. I'm not a big Keith Thurman fan, but I tell you what, he is interesting. He know how to sell the fight, and at least yesterday he was willing to make the fight and take the fight, bro. So I wanted to at least try to reward him with what I want every fighter to get, bro. I mean, just think if that was Devin Haney and he had not been knocked down, and the referee stopped the fight, bro, people gonna be like, what they own? If that's Ryan Garcia, they gonna be like, come on, man. I mean, and I understand Keith ain't got a lot of fans out here, so I'm out here one more time. You know what I mean? But I just think, man, that he earned the right, bro, to be able to, look, man.
He earned the right to get fucked up. That's what you're saying.
Hey, if that's what he wanted, bro, he had a chance to be able to stop and say, I'm done. His corner could say he done, and the doctor could have said he was done.
So
right?
you think the ref got it wrong?
Well, I mean, I just think I kind of think, bro, that the moment was too big for the ref. I mean, I had not seen him no more before, but and with the pile of tricks of boxing, bro, he could have been planted there for that particular reason. So I'm not surprised.
Hold on, you think the ref? You think he had an agenda?
I mean, I'm just saying that it's possible.
Man,
is it probable? Yeah, it is probable.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, calm down. Yeah. So, and we got to get my brother DJ back in here, but what you saying at this current moment in time, you're saying that you think the ref wasn't taking on Keith Thurman's livelihood or health. He wasn't trying to stop anything crazy from happening. You're saying that he was a plant and stopped the fight too early. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying he possibly could have been planted there for that particular reason. I'm saying, bro, that Keith Thurman had earned the right, in my opinion, right? Not being knocked down, not sitting there and going 15 punches straight. You know what I mean? The referee, according to Keith, told him, hey man, you got to, keep your feet moving and your head moving, and Keith was doing that. It wasn't like he was laid up on the ropes, bro. That's all I'm trying to say, man, is that that man earned and deserved that, bro. As much as what he gave to boxing, I hate for him to be able to go out with a question of, what if the referee would have just stayed out the way and let it, happen, whatever it go, bro. I mean, and now listen, I just want to say that I'm all for the safety of the fighters, right? But that's why I think that he, and all boxers need to have a quality corner man that can be their eyes and ears and trust that they have their best interests at heart. I'm just saying, you can't prove to me that the referee had his best interests at heart, man. Go ahead, though, bro.
Amazing.
Of course, it's amazing because I'm out of order.
Well, no, I didn't even say that. I didn't say, hey, that's your opinion. I disagree with you. But before I even say what I'm gonna say, DJ, go ahead. Do you agree that the ref was out of order and should have stopped or shouldn't have stopped? It should have let Keith Thurman get beat on. And I mean, you heard what D. Ray said. You done heard what the panel said. What's your thoughts, DJ?
As I stated earlier, man, Thomas Taylor is one of those gold standard referees. We're talking about the same referee who did the Bud and Canelo fight. That moment went too big for him. So I think he realized that Keith Thurman had no chance in winning that fight. Keith Thurman was not offering any resistance. All he was doing was moving. There was nothing Keith Thurman was doing to offer any type of resistance to Sebastian Fondora. Now, as I said earlier, this is exactly why in championship fights, I'm an advocate for letting these guys go out. I don't care how bad he getting beat on. If that corner don't throw that towel in, let it happen. Because
if he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
Amazing. I ain't got no problem.
If he doesn't, this in my opinion only goes to championship fights. Now, my guy Mex will tell you it don't matter what fight it is, let him go out or let her go out. But in championship fights like this, fights of this magnitude, this is why you let them go out. Because I don't want post-fight press conferences where guys are like, yeah, I still had a lot to give, or I could have done this. All I needed was a few more minutes. I was still finding my way. No, bro, your eyes are closed in the 6th round.
Have you ever seen Keith Thurman look that way? Have you ever seen him look that way?
I haven't seen him look that way, but also y'all got to help me out on this one. When is the last time Fondora's been the distance? Hadn't he stopped like his last 4 or 5 opponents?
The first fight with Tim Tszyu, they did go the distance. The first fight, even though it was a lot of blood, it was an elbow and blood was all over the place.
But ain't that the fight where he split him open?
But yeah, it was. But it still ended up being a draw. Correct me if I'm wrong. That fight ended up being a draw.
No, he won by split decision. Fondora won by split decision.
Oh, okay. It was a split decision. Okay. Split decision.
Yep.
Excuse me. So I'm out of order. But yeah, that's the last time it went the distance. And even in that fight, the blood was so crazy out there. I thought that they could have stopped that fight at the halfway, or because I think the cut happened earlier in the fight.
The cut happened early.
Yeah, I thought they could have stopped that fight and been like, hey, we'll call this a no contest because, and I think there were questions about that, but it was such a bad cut and the way it happened with the elbow, I thought that it could have been stopped. But at the end of the day, it wasn't. And so, it ended up playing out. And then they fought again, and then Tim Tszyu, he ended up quitting on the stool. But at the, all I'm saying is in this situation, this man wasn't hit with no elbows or nothing. This man is getting battered. He getting hands put on him. The jab is working, and then anytime he trying to close the distance, and when he had the opportunity, he could land a body shot here or there. But he getting hit well because he getting hit with right hands. He getting hit with left hands. He getting hit with everything.
And Dub, I said this early last week. It's like, I think a lot of these fighters made a mistake of letting Fondora get better. Because now they should have
fought his ass 2 years ago. All of them should have fought his ass 2 years ago. Lord have mercy.
Well, can I just say that Keith Thurman was actually in camp to fight Tim Tszyu, pulled out with a broken hand 11 days from the fight. Tim Tszyu then took the Fondora fight on 11 days' notice,
right,
and went the distance with Fondora and lost the split decision. And the cut. I mean, that was Harvey Dock. Harvey Dock probably likes to see a bit more blood and guts.
Yeah,
I kind of agree. Steve's no slouch. He's refereed over 800 pro fights. He knows what he was doing in there, man. And Keith was on the back foot, man. He He was on his bike, man, and he offered no resistance. Exactly like DJ said, bro. There was no resistance coming back.
Let me ask a question, and I want to bring D3 back in here. Do you think that there was something, even if they would have allowed the fight to go on, D3, do you think there was something that Keith Thurman could do? Because in the post presser, he came out and he was like, "Man, I had him right where I wanted him." I don't know how you get beat the fuck up. But he said, I got him where I want him at. And do you think there was something that he could do to win the fight in that situation?
Not that fight last night. He would have had to start back over from round one, because I hear people talk about the Tim Tszyu fight and the blood that Tim Tszyu was shedding in that fight. But if you remember that fight, Tim Tszyu was having success in that fight with Fondora. Keith Thurman wasn't having no success. He landed a couple of body shots, but he wasn't having no success with Sebastian Fondora.
He jumped in with an overhand at one point in time. That was an overhand he landed. I think that's the only one.
Fondora laughed at him. And then charged him.
Hold on. Go ahead, Freak. Hold on, real quick. Go ahead, Freak. I'm just saying, he did jump in with it. He jumped in with it.
Yeah, he jumped in and grazed his shoulder. That's why Sebastian laughed at him, because he was like, "You can't even reach him." So, I mean, he wasn't having no success. But Keith Thurman, I see, everybody said they should have let the fight go on. But if Keith Thurman would have really been hurt badly in that fight, everybody would be saying today the referee should have stopped that fight. He saw that Keith Thurman wasn't going to win.
Yeah.
We're looking at hindsight in 2020.
Agreed.
But if it went the opposite way and he let the fight go on and Keith Thurman got seriously injured in that fight, people would have said the referee should have stopped that fight. He saw that Keith Thurman had no chance.
So I want to ask now, because we done got into this conversation as far as the referee situation and all of that, the doctor, and I don't know if y'all remember, but the doctor had came out and he was checking Thurman or she. I think it was actually a female.
It was a lady, yeah.
But they were checking Thurman at that current moment in time. They were checking him. You know what I'm saying? They said, "All right, we're gonna let you go," and he didn't. I never seen a point where he really had. Well, let me ask it this way. Let me ask the question. Did y'all ever see a point where Keith Thurman was having success in the fight? Did y'all see a point he was having success? I didn't.
Having success getting beat the hell up, man.
That ain't successful. That's not successful at all. Hey, you country like I am. Hey, if you get beat the fuck up, ain't nobody looking at you having success getting beat the fuck up.
No,
We ain't looking at you.
He did successfully be able to show that, hey, I can take a punch without going down.
That ain't success, man. Taking punches ain't success.
Hey, some people it is. He's like, hey, you saw like Jamel Charlo. At least I ain't getting knocked out.
Lord have mercy. Man,
I just don't know what more people needed to see. I don't know what Keith needed to see. I don't know what resistance he had, man. I mean, the guy was on his back foot. You're not going to beat a guy that's got 11-inch reach advantage over you on the back foot. You're just not. You got to get in the pocket.
According to Keith Thurman, according to him, and I agree. Shout out real quick. Let me make sure I do things the right way. Shout out to Aircraft Carrier in the building. My brother is in the building. Shout out to Aircraft. He gonna be out of order anyways. But I love him. I ain't got no problem with my brother. That's my brother, and I love him. Shout out to Don in the building. Don got Jake Paul out there. I didn't even know he got Jake Paul.
That's a great photo.
I did not know that you had that up there. Respectfully, I didn't even. You don't see everything. Shout out to my sister Vacay as always. Man, that's my sister right now. I love Vacay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all go sub to the channel. She do a hell of a job. She live in the morning and the afternoon some days. Might have a freaky live. I think that's what they call it. the Freaky Live on Mondays. It might. Hey, we gonna see what happens. Mr. Chairman is in the building as well. Shout out to Mr. Chairman, Thomas Hill. That's my brother, and I love him. If y'all want to pull up to the biblical talk, we always have biblical talk on the. On Tuesdays and Fridays we had the biblical talk. So hey, if y'all want to pull up, feel free. Let me know, and y'all can pull up to the biblical talk. Shout out to the OG in the building, man. Yoda, Crush, the legend. Salute to my brother Crush, man. One of the brilliant individuals. He gonna tell it to you straight. He gonna cuss my ass out, and it is what it is. But shout out to Blue Hustle in the building. Hustle, pull up, man. Pull up, man. I want to hear your opinion, Hustle, man. I do want to hear your opinion on this. If you get the opportunity, you ain't got to.
But D-Ray and rest of the panel, man, y'all, it sounds like what we needed in this fight was Tony Weeks. Now, we know Tony Weeks ain't stopping nothing.
So
Tony Weeks will let you get your ass whooped, son. That's what we needed for this fight.
Did you think that he need? You think so? You think so? You agree with Keith Thurman? He just let him whoop my. Let him beat the brake shoes. Let him beat the brake shoes off me. Hold on. Let him beat the brake shoes off me, and don't stop the fight. Just let him beat the brake shoes off me. That's what you saying.
Let him in championship fights. Let him go out.
All right,
in championship fights, let them go out, man. If they corner don't stop that fight, if I'm the referee, I ain't stopping nothing. I'm gonna look at your corner a couple times, like y'all see what I'm seeing. Y'all not. Y'all.
Hold on, DJ. Hold on, real quick, DJ. So you telling me, hey, fuck it. You know what? If you reffing this a championship fight, if I'm reffing it, man, hey, I'm finna let this man get the break shoot. The ref is there. The third man in the ring is there for the safety of the fighters, right?
Absolutely. And for his safety, I'm gonna look at his corner like, y'all not gonna do nothing? Oh, y'all gonna leave it on me? Oh, okay. Y'all said he good. Continue.
DJ gonna be the only referee in boxing history that referee a championship fight once in his career. He would never.
Hey, won't referee nothing else, never again.
Hey, look, but I don't want to be the story of the fight. I want these guys to work it out. And if you ain't got nothing, in your corner see you ain't got nothing, why they keep sending you back out here?
Hey, DJ,
hold on. Real quick. Let me do this, and we coming to you, Carl. Shout out to my brother Texas in the building. Texas Rattlesnake. Don't mess with Texas. And then we got Ruben Langford. Ruben said, "Yo, Doug, I would have never thought it. I don't know what you're talking about. What have I done?" But he said, "But do you, homie? I don't know what I did. Let me know what I did, Ruben. Respectfully." I say that respectfully.
Hey, DJ, you never know. Keith Thurman could have said something crazy to his friends in training camp, and they said, "Okay, we got something for you. You know you ain't gonna win this fight. We're gonna let you get beat up the entire fight."
And also, real quick, shout out to No Evidence in the building as well. My brother, salute to him. But no, Ruben, let me know what I don't know what you're saying I did. You said, "Yo, Dub, I would have never thought, but do you, homie? Let me know what I did. Let me know that. No worries, though. You, my brother, and I ain't got no problem with you."
And he brought up Morales and Maidana, but I think a better example would have been Castillo and Chico Corrales.
Yeah.
Right? So
that was a great fight.
Possible.
That was a great fight.
That's possible. That could have happened.
But even in that fight,
I'm putting the pressure on your corner. And while I'm giving instructions in the locker room, I was like, "Look, this is a championship fight. I'm gonna let these guys fight."
But even in that fight, though, you gotta remember, even in that fight when Diego Corrales got knocked down, right? It wasn't like he was hurting in those situations. Was his eyes swelling? Did he look bad? Yes, but he was still fighting.
Yeah.
In this situation,
can I just say the common denominator in both of those fights? The common denominator were both those guys were hitting each other. There was only one guy getting hit yesterday.
Yeah.
Only one.
That's where I was going with it. In this situation, man, it wasn't like Thurman was landing nothing. Like he wasn't landing shots that we would consider. It was a couple body shots here and there. Maybe an overhand right that he may land a little bit on, and I think I said it was the shoulder. I'm like, hey, okay. But outside of that, nigga, you getting whooped, nigga. Like it ain't. It's not a close fight. It's not close right now. You get him, man. The man is putting hands on you, and I'm just gonna be honest. When I watched Keith Thurman, when I watched him go back to his corner, he looked defeated. He looked defeated walking back to the damn corner. I've never seen that type of Keith Thurman come out there and look as defeated as he was looking going back to his corner. I've never seen it. And so when I'm watching this, I'm like, bro, man, stop this. Hey, look. Either one or two things finna happen. He finna get his face out. He already fucked up. So either he finna get knocked out, or but that's really what I think. Or you gotta stop this thing. And so I didn't have a problem with the stoppage. According to Keith Thurman, all he needed was 4 more minutes to get him in the sweet spot. According to shout sometimes, he said he only needed 4 more minutes. Do y'all think those 4 minutes would have meant anything?
Yeah. More brain damage. More brain damage.
I mean,
but
hold on. Let me hold on. Wait, DJ. Let me ask you. Let me rephrase that question. Do y'all think those 4 minutes would have meant anything positive for Thurman, the way he spoke out in the press conference? Do y'all think it would have meant anything positive for Thurman?
Yeah,
absolutely
not. Knocked some sense in his ass.
I'll be honest, he might have been able to start talking like James Toney if he had kept going.
D-Ray, tell me how them 4 minutes would have meant something positive for Thurman. Positive.
Hey, well, at least he wouldn't have been able to talk about him, bro. I think that he earned and deserved them, and I think, bro. Listen, that I mean, first off, man, I don't know how much longer Sebastian gonna be able to be in that weight class, bro, because he looked like he was like
last week too, D-Ray. I fully expect for him to go to 160 here pretty soon.
If not now, right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
Yeah,
especially since Carlos Adames just dropped that belt on the floor.
Hold on. Everybody can't talk at the same time. Let D-Ray finish, and then I got to bring my brother Blue in here, and we're going to respond accordingly. Finish what you were saying. You say that again, D-Ray.
No, hey, I want to yield my time to the brother, and I want to hear what he was about to cook on it, man, because I agree, bro. He just looked too big. I mean, you know, and that's the thing, bro, is for me, not only Keith Thurman's inactivity, you know, shine through, but it just seemed like, you know, the odds were stacked against him, you know, a little bit more than, you know, and it's not like he didn't say that he was going to do the rope-a-dope, bro. He said there was going to be a round or two where he was just going, you know, and I just think, bro, that he deserved an opportunity to get them 4 minutes, man. But go ahead, bro.
So, in your opinion, he deserved a chance to get knocked out. I ain't got no problem with it. If I was the ref, I will say, if I was the ref, if it was me, I wouldn't have stopped the fight. I would have, hey, I'm going to ask you how you feeling. You know what I'm saying? I done already told you, as long as you keep your head off the line, you got your guard up. I need you to throw some shots now. You can't just get beat on. I can't allow that. But
I apologize. Hey, I just want to know, did he even give him a standing 8 count, bro?
He never gave him a standing 8 count. He never gave him
man. You got to get a dude some type of warning, man, for real.
But the ref always, and we heard, he did say he was like, you got to show me something. And when the ref asks for you to show you, for a fighter to show him something, they not just looking for you to keep your head off the line. Nigga, they looking for you to throw punches. You know what I'm saying? That's my understanding of it. I could be wrong, but let me bring we got my brother Blue in the building and we got my brother OTB in the building. Let me bring both guys in. Blue, welcome to the show. What you got for me as far as this Thurman versus Fondora fight? Was it a bad stoppage? What did you see in the fight, man? Break it all down for us, Blue, and then we go into OTB.
So my assessment is, you could say, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I felt like it was kind of an early stoppage, you know. Only reason why is because Keith Thurman was just moving around the ring, doing what he had to do, and I felt like he could have played it out. You know what I mean? But but the ref didn't feel like that, and you know you can't really argue with the ref like that. You see what I'm saying? Because no matter what, the ref is a person that he's supposed to have your best interest in mind. You know, so Keith and I was questioning some of the things Keith was doing in there too. So I can understand if I'm questioning it, the ref is questioning it too. You know, without passing judgment. So what I'll say is this. There were certain things that was going on that happened. Like, what's up with Fondora before the fight even happening? He had his hands wrapped like 2 hours or 3 hours beforehand. Y'all seen that, right?
I didn't see the time frame that the hand. I didn't see the time frame of the hand wrapping. I didn't see it. So.
Hold on, timestamp this piece. What'd you say, bro? Something about the hand wrap?
Yeah,
he had his hand wrapped. Oh Lord! Please don't get D-Ray started on the damn thing.
Hey, I agree with him. Go ahead, Blue.
Yeah, because he had his hands wrapped way early.
His team would have complained about it. That team was in there when he got a wrap.
I don't even know why that ain't got shit to do with nothing in my personal opinion.
It doesn't really, but it does.
I didn't know it was a time limit where you're supposed to get your hand wrapped.
Man, I can get my hand wrapped the day before and keep them same hand wraps on if I need to.
Man,
I'm just saying, I don't know nothing. Hold on. I just don't know nothing. Like, I don't know if the hand wrapping of anything played a part in that fight. I don't believe
check this out. So let me explain to you why I'm saying it without y'all just asking questions and then ask questions when I'm done.
Thank you, my
friend. Thank you, my friend. So now when he got his hands wrapped, was the ref in there to see what was going on at that time? Think about it. He had his hands wrapped.
The trainer.
But you out of order. You already out of order by asking if the ref was there. Hold on.
Who's the person that's supposed to be there when they're checking just to make sure when they're doing a hand wrap, make sure they're all right?
Hold on. You out of order for even asking. The ref ain't got to be there for hand wraps and shit like that. You have an individual, you know what I'm saying? They come in, they sign the hand wraps and all that kind of stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Calm down. You have an individual there, and then that signs off on the hand wraps, and the opposing team is there watching the hand wrap situation go on. So I don't think I don't even know why would we even be talking about hand wraps?
Because we don't know what was going on. I mean, look.
They know exactly what's going on. They know exactly what's going on. That's why they sign off on this stuff.
Dub, you keep cutting me off.
Well, because you out of order, man. We gotta
we gotta order. You gotta allow me to answer.
Well, that's fine.
Bro,
you can be out of order. You can be out of order, but I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
That's what it is.
It's all good. It could be a bunch of bullshit. But I'm just thinking, like, you know, like what's really going on here? I don't think that had anything to do with the play, but it could have. You know, you don't know, man. Like, you don't know what's going on at the time. We're not there. All we're doing is seeing what they're showing.
Okay.
That's all I'm trying to say, brother. You know what I mean? That could be something that it could be a problem. I don't know why. I ain't never seen nobody get their hands wrapped that early. I mean, I'm pretty sure it could have happened, but usually you see somebody over there saying, hey, you know, you see the You see the other team in there watching them get their hand wraps. They usually show stuff like that. Man, they show Keith Thurman over there warming up still with no hand wraps.
What that got to do with anything?
But it was so early in the. Listen, man, and that's my main point. That's a soft topic. I want to move on from that. That's why I'm saying you keep saying what's the. I'm just bringing something to the table we can talk about. That's all it is.
We'll talk about it in a second. Let me get. I got my brother OTB in the building. I got my brother Piro in the building. Let me get them in, and then I want to go back to what you're talking about because once
that's
again,
my main point though.
Well,
let him finish.
Get to your main point.
Okay, thank you, my friend. Thank you. So my main point is this. So this is my main point. In that fight, you know, that man fought an individual, and this is what I believe. You know, he had a long hiatus, 3-year hiatus. You see what I'm saying? And in that
hiatus, not hyena.
Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. But thank you. Well, you got to interrupt. Oh, you boy.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I'm out of order.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
No. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give myself the drop. on this.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. Just let me finish. You good?
Right. Go ahead.
Thank you. So my point is this, man. He came back, and I kept saying over and over, this man has to work on his endurance. He cannot get in there and do anything with his regular training. He has to work on his endurance to be able to do certain things and keep moving around the ring. It was very evident to me when he was in there with the giraffe. You see what I'm saying? Fighting that giraffe with the giraffe arms. You see what I'm saying? He was getting hit. I think Keith Thurman found out within the first minute of the fight that his endurance was not up to par, and he wasn't capable of getting out the way properly when it comes to Fondora's arm range.
So he was getting whooped on it. He was just getting whooped.
He was getting whooped, but he had a plan, and he started. To me, it seems like he was smothering the shots.
What
and
plan
he was doing
did you
certain
see?
things like
What plan did you see? I was looking for one the whole fight.
Hold on, OTB. I'm coming to you next. I promise.
was asking Blue what player he said.
He out of order. Well, Blue out of order right now. He out of order, but it's okay.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. What, you want me to lie to you?
No, I want you to let me finish.
Well, finish. I keep trying to let you finish your point, but you keep talking. Go ahead. Finish your point.
Okay. But anyway, so I just felt like within the first round, he realized that, you know, he was overwhelmed, you know, and I think that he was confused going back to the ring. I don't think that he was defeated. I think he was confused going back to the ring. Like, what do I have to do? Because Keith Thurman is a thinker outside the ring and inside the ring. He thinks about the things that he does. You could tell he's he likes to think. He likes to use his brain. So in my opinion, I felt like he was like, man, what do I do? This man's arm length is very very long, and he's catching me. So what am I supposed to do at these different angles? It's a little different than the people I was sparring with. You see what I'm saying? And so all I'm saying is he felt like that. I mean, I felt like the ref could have let him go a couple more rounds. You know, don't take a person that basically, as he came back from a long vacation, and that's just how I feel. You know, and his endurance wasn't up to par. So at the same token, you could say that the ref did the right thing for him. I'm not gonna be mad at you for saying that, and then I'm not gonna be mad at the person saying that they felt like it was that the fight was stopped short, stopped too short. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I felt like Keith Thurman tried to execute his game plan, but Fondora, too young, too strong-minded. And I will say this: Mendoza knocked him out, right, with 2 punches. He stunned him, and then he pretty much
he stunned him and then stopped him. He stunned him and then stopped him.
Yep, with 2 punches. He didn't flatline him like cold, but he put him in a position where he was done.
Close.
He was done. Yeah,
the man was ordering French fries on his back. I'm just saying.
And I'm gonna tell you just like this: the man is too big to be at that weight division with that weight. I'm saying his punch resistance if somebody can just plant the perfect shot, they can stop him also. It doesn't take somebody, because Fondora, he got the eye surgery, and you see he's working on certain things, but he's working on, the long range. You see what I'm saying? Working on the outside. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, Blue.
So you don't make mistakes.
I got you. Let me bring everybody else back in.
Okay, for sure.
Because we got three new individuals that's on the panel right now. I got my brother OTB, a brilliant boxing mind. If y'all don't know, y'all go check OTB out, because he gonna break it down for you as far as what's gonna happen in fights. OTB, how did you see this fight playing out first, with you being the brilliant mind as far as boxing goes? How did you see it happening, and then how did it play out in your personal opinion?
In the realistic perspective, man, was y'all ever heard the term boxing is 90% mental? Like,
absolutely.
Shit, I think Keith was mentally beat before. Yeah, I mean, he was intimidated. And once he got intimidated, his game plan went out. Like, I couldn't even respect the fact that he didn't even have a bitch quit hitting me moment. Yeah, I mean, like, you ain't even throw a bitch quit hitting me punch.
Hey, hey, one of them, hey, OTB, get the fuck off me punches, man. Hey, get the fuck off me.
Yeah, get the fuck off me punches. Something. You feel me? Like, we've seen
Didn't he
Erickson
have one OTB?
Hold on, right? Blue. Calm down. Let him finish.
We seen Erickson Lubin go in there and go balls to the wall. You understand? I just can't respect the fact that Keith Thurman never sat down. You never trusted yourself. You know what I mean? You was that intimidated that you threw your whole game plan out the window, and we've seen it work against him before. So my credit went to Sebastian Fondora. He started the fight behind his jab. He actually used his jab for 2 fights. I don't feel like I seen nothing special. I feel like the fight played out just like we all knew it would, because, I mean, we knew Keith wasn't going to go in there, and he's never displayed that type of heart. Like, shit, even when he did win the fights against Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, he outthought them. He didn't I mean? And credit to Blue for knowing that he a thinker, because he outthought people in his fights. He an IQ fighter. He ain't really got a lot of heart. And I'm gonna leave on this one. Man, when y'all heart tell y'all don't fuck with somebody, don't fuck with them.
Don't fuck with them.
Because I tried to fuck with Keith. And D-Free no, Dub no. If y'all know me, Thomas, y'all know I ain't never liked Keith Thurman, man. I tried.
I was rooting for Keith Thurman, and I call that nigga sometimes. I was rooting for Keith Thurman. Bro. And I done called that nigga, hold on. I done called this nigga sometimes Thurman since y'all done known me. I done called him sometimes Thurman.
I looked at the Pacquiao film, and I gained some respect for him mentally. Like, his boxing IQ.
I thought he won that fight.
Never gave him a chance, because once you don't have heart, I don't respect you as a fighter in this sport. Everybody got 2 hands. So, I mean, we respect you at the bus stop if you fight. You got to fight, though. Like,
you ain't got no choice but to.
Exactly. So, I mean, for that reason, but I'll leave on that. That's how, I mean, stick with y'all. When y'all don't like a person, regardless of what you don't like them for, man, stick with it, because I didn't, man, and I regret it.
Let me spin the block around here, man. I got my brother. He got Keith Thurman. Shout out to my brother Piro. He got Keith Thurman as his I don't need what do you call it? The image right now. He got Keith Thurman as the image. Piro, what did you see in that fight? Welcome to the show first and foremost. And Mr. Chapman, welcome. We're coming to you next, Mr. Chapman. But what did you see in that fight? How did you see it playing out? Did you think it was a bad stoppage? Did you think Keith needed more time? Break it down for me, man.
What up, Dub? It's called an avatar, I believe. I think there's another
avatar. That's the right word to use right there. Thank you.
Salute to the panel. I mean, for me, it was expected.
You know, you smarter than me, so I ain't that smart.
You know, you're the smartest one on the panel, bro.
That's a lot.
I'm the dumbest, bro.
Hey, we in the same boat. Me and you, we both swimming together. So, but go ahead.
Hey man, we're both going to hell, bro. We won't be alone. You know.
I don't want to go to hell.
Neither do I, but we'll be there.
I ain't putting it on myself. But what you got for me, man? How did you see the fight playing out?
I mean, it was expected to me. I didn't think Keith was going to go in there and like literally not try. Like when all I needed to watch was like the first minute, and I'm like, okay, he's not a fighter. His style's never on the back foot. Like this guy, like he'll go on the back foot when need be, but like literally he was like, that's all he was doing for the entire fight. And then he was winging these haymakers that like literally like he was like not even close to Fondora.
He was jumping. Yes. He was literally jumping. Literally,
it was funny. You know, he looked like Rolly Romero, bro. Like you know, back when Rolly, you know, the first time we've ever seen Rolly. But it was expected to me. Like, I mean, this guy, like, they try to make this fight so many times for whatever reason. My theory is that he had one fight left on his deal with PBC, so like literally they were just trying to find him an opponent, and he probably insisted that was a champion. But yeah, so it was expected to me. I've always been a Keith Thurman fan, but you know, I mean, you know, Father Time is undefeated, as cliche as that sounds. You know, but shout out to Fondora for like literally like getting rid of this guy, bro, because like literally like all he was doing was like holding up, you know, that side of the you know, that, you know, because PBC, like they're notorious for like wanting to pin their fighters against each other. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, not that I went as expected. No, it wasn't a bad stoppage.
So you agree with the referee?
Yeah, of course. I don't think he, like a lot of people are saying, oh, he was saving him. Like I don't think he was saving him. I think Keith Thurman has always shown an excellent chin, but like literally he wasn't even trying, bro. I mean, like why? If I'm the referee, why am I just gonna let you get your ass beat more?
Yeah, I agree with him there. I ain't think it was a bad stoppage because Keith ain't had no game plan. I ain't see what he was doing working. Wasn't gonna do nothing but keep getting his ass punched.
Amazing. Mr. Chairman, welcome to the show. And like I always tell y'all, we have biblical talk on a regular basis. We do it every Tuesday and Friday. We love talking about the Bible. You know what I'm saying? We read scripture, those type of things. Mr. Chairman, always lead us accordingly. Mr. Chairman, welcome to the show. What was your thoughts about this fight, Fondora versus Thurman?
I think Fondora played to his strengths. He used every bit of his advantage, whether it was the youth, whether it was the reach, whether it was, you know, just the aggressiveness, him being in better shape. I agree that the stoppage was necessary because, for one thing, if we're going to just sectional it off, your corner is telling you stop moving to your right, and you're constantly moving to your right. Like you're not even listening to your corner, and your corner is telling you so you can get away from the hand that's whooping your tail. And yet and still, he didn't do that, but he didn't have a game plan. The game plan that he did have, that didn't seem like it was working one bit. He was just taking punishment, and when it wasn't landing, he just was getting a barrage of punches thrown on him. His face never looked like that before, and that was fairly early. He got a cut. He wasn't doing any, like they said, he was swinging at wildfire. You know what happened when wildfire is around. Catch a blaze. He lucky he didn't get starched in the process. The stuff afterward, that was pretty amateurish of him, man. It wasn't the ref's fault. The ref saw you not being able to defend yourself and not seeing a pathway to change the fight. You couldn't even get close to hitting him. And then when you did hit him, you turned around and kind of like coward. So I don't know, man. It was just not a good look for him. It was a decent look for my man Fondora. I think that, you know, he should have put more punches on him. That's what he there for. He did it.
Hold on. What you saying? He should have put more punches on his ass.
Should have, man. You know, when you got somebody out there that's not really trying to, I feel OTB, man. Like after a while, it's like, nigga, get off me. Like I'm gonna give you that. Even if I gotta hit the canvas, and you gonna feel some barrage come your way. That Mickey Fricky didn't have it in him. And honestly, it didn't look like when he did stop it, he was throwing any punches. So what did you expect? He had already told you, I need to show me something, Keith. And what he showed him wasn't good enough. And it's like, why take a beating when there's no way that this is going to change? And you could look at the outcome. Ain't no way you had that nigga where you wanted him, because your face was looking like Johnny Storm. The nigga was all flamed on. Whole head was like red and orange. Looked like a Crayola. But that being the case, man, shout out to Fondora, because Fondora did apply that jab. I didn't like the fact that he was trying to act like he couldn't see. Nigga was seeing very well up in there. So, the stunt with putting on the glasses by his sister to say, oh, that's better. Nigga, please. You was over there seeing like a champ, man. And unfortunately, my man, he just didn't have nothing for him. And like most said, it's 37 years old, being inactive, going through times where you've been hurt and timing's all effed up, and you got a big Mickey Freaky Dowsum up in there giving that yoga fire. So yeah, man, I mean,
hell, send him out this motherfucker.
Man.
I want to go. No disrespect, Mr. Chipman. And Free, we're gonna come to you next. I want to go back to DJ. What do you see next for Thurman? What do you see next for Fondora? We actually got a chance to see. I don't know if y'all seen you had the Charlo. Well, you had one of the Charlo brothers there. I don't know. I think it was only one there. But what do you see next for Keith Thurman? What do you see next for Sebastian Fondora? What would you like to see, or how would you see this thing playing out, DJ? You're on mute. We can't hear you. Are we gonna come back to DJ? We're gonna come back to you. Real quick, D Free. How would you see, like, as far as what's next? What would you see next for both fighters? You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman and Sebastian Fondora. What do you see next for them?
Next for Keith Thurman is to find out still having
we can't hear you. No, you sound like you're underwater. Hold on, real quick. Is it me, y'all? You sound like you're underwater. Respectfully. I say that respectfully.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're a little muffled, Free.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you slipped.
You crispy now. Now you, hey, you tell a nigga they sound like they're underwater and they come back crispy on your ass. Go ahead, Free.
I was saying he need to find out if Manny Pacquiao's wife have any more porridge left.
Oh Lord.
But as for Sebastian Fondora, I think Sebastian Fondora needs to get the winner of Jerome Boots and the Zions.
Hold on, you're breaking up again. You're breaking up. Hold on, you're breaking up. I know you said he should get the fight of Boots versus Xander Zayas, but you're breaking up. Is he breaking up? Is it me? Y'all let me know.
He's breaking up.
Say it one more time, Free.
I think he need to get Jerome.
We can't hear you, man. We can't hear you, man.
Shit, we know what he's saying.
Hey, he's saying that the next fight should be Sebastian versus the winner of Boots versus Xander Zayas. I believe that's what Free's saying.
Well, if it's Xander Zayas, he gonna need a weight clause again.
Hey, all this happened at 54, man. Hey, all this happened at 54. Let me. I want to pass that question around. Let me get my brother DJ real quick. I want to test it one more time. DJ, are you in the building? Okay, we can't hear you. No worries. So, Carl, we're going D-Ray. I'm trying to put it in order. We're going Carl, D-Ray, OTB, Blue, Puro, and then Mr. Chapman. Carl, what should be next after we done seen this fight play out the way it played? What should be next for for Sebastian Fondora and Keith Thurman? What should be next for him, in your opinion?
Given that Fondora took zero punishment in that fight, I think he could get straight back in the ring. I'd like to see him face Virgil Ortiz. I like that fight. Virgil is the WBC interim champ. I know
That's a great fight.
I know Virgil's got all the drama with Oscar and all the contract dilemmas, but being the WBC interim champ, he should try and get that fight mandated. I'd like to see. I think Virgil's got the style that can trouble Fondora and maybe knock him out. I think that's how you got to beat him. I think you've got to get in that wheelhouse and knock him out. And for Keith Thurman, man, I think Keith needs a bit of time off. I know we got Tim Tszyu and Errol Spence made. I'd like to see Keith face them. Finally, if Spence beats Tim, face Errol, or finally face Tim. I'd like to see that.
Amazing. Now, I don't know, real quick, I will say, I don't know if Errol Spence versus Tim Tszyu, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, y'all know more than I do. I don't know if that fight is made at this current moment in time.
Official, Jack.
That's a done deal, bro.
It's official?
Official, Joe.
It's official?
Yeah.
When is it happening?
It's in June.
Yeah, in June.
Amazing.
In June, and it could even be at Dallas Stadium. Could even be at Jerry Jones or
shout out, you know I'm a Cowboys fan anyway. Shout out to Jerry. If they're gonna put it in Jerry world, I ain't got no problem with it. But I didn't know that fight, Tim Tszyu versus Errol Spence. That's made.
Don't you look at my community post, Dub? I'm disappointed, bro. If you want to know anything Australian, it's on my community post, brother.
Man, I don't look at nobody community post. No disrespect, Carl. No disrespect.
I think you're lying. And Thomas, I'm going to need you to say a few prayers for this brother for us tonight, because I think he's talking out his ass. No, it's all good. That fight's a done deal, bro. And Tim Tszyu, the madman, he's actually fighting this weekend. He's fighting a guy, Dennis Nurja, this weekend in Wollongong, Australia.
I knew he was fighting this weekend. I did know that.
Yep.
I didn't know that it was solidified that him and EJ were going to be fighting in Texas. I didn't know that.
It's a done deal, bro. Him and Jamel are training under Ronnie Shields now. They got the good old coach Ronnie Shields in their corner, and that's a done deal, brother.
Amazing. Hey, I ain't got no problem with that fight. I have no problem, none whatsoever.
I like it, man. I like it. And
Raj has more credibility than Carl.
I'd like to see Keith face the winner of that, man.
You want to see Fondora face the winner of that, or
Keith?
Thurman.
I want to see Keith Thurman. Yeah, I want to see Thurman finally. Yeah, him and Errol. There was a lot of shit talk back in the day where they wouldn't fight each other. And, when Keith had the belt, he wouldn't give Errol an opportunity. And then when Errol had the belt, it was kind of like he repaid the favor and not giving Keith an opportunity. So they kind of ducked each other their whole career. So, you're at the tail end of your career. Let's get it up.
Well, real quick, I want to ask you, Carl. So when it comes down to Tim Tszyu against Errol Spence, who do you think win that fight? I know you're Australian. I ain't got no problem with it, but I know you're an honest man. So who do you think win that fight?
I'll tell you after this weekend. I want to see how Tim looks this weekend, because Tim's last fight against that young, that coach Bermudez, young guy, Velasquez, Tim beat him with just a simple 1-2. I hope this Dennis guy's got a little bit more in his arsenal than what Tim's last opponent has, man, because I wasn't real impressed with Tim with his last outing. But, man, Father Time waits for no man, and Errol's kind of been on the bench for a while, hasn't he?
Amazing. Now, he has been on the bench. Errol, hey, shout out to Errol Spence. I'm a fan of Errol Spence. But he got a lot of dust on his damn boxing gloves right now. A lot of dust on it. I want to ask, and let me make sure I do things right real quick. DJ, are you there? D-Ray, I gotta ask
Yes,
you,
sir.
going into this fight, if we do get a Tim Tszyu versus Errol Spence fight, who do you pick to win that fight?
Great question, man. Like Carl, I want to see how Tim look, but if you're gonna ask me right now, I'm gonna say EJ based off of him getting with Ronnie Shields.
Amazing. And we just seen the other day, y'all know I'm a Brian Norman Jr. fan. Shout out to Atlanta. And I seen EJ and Brian Norman Jr. They were working out, running, doing those type of things together. You know what I'm saying? They both training with Ronnie Shields right now.
What do y'all think Ronnie Shields give EJ? What do y'all think he brings to him?
I think that, well, real quick, I don't know. I'm probably out of order in this situation, but because you asked the question, I think, man, the boxing, the knowledge that Ronnie comes with, I think he changes EJ. Instead of just being the quote unquote big stepper, right? I think he shows, hey man, you ain't always got to step. Sometimes you can sit there and box with an individual and still be able to you ain't got to stop everybody. You can outpoint individuals. Man, it's different ways to win fights. Instead of just being a headstrong individual, wanting to walk toward everybody. And because when we watched him versus Bud, what did EJ want to do? He told you what he was going to do, and he did it. He said, "I'm gonna step right." I think Ronnie Shields bring a different level of understanding and acumen as far as boxing goes. Instead of you being just a stepper, right? Understanding how you can step when you need to, and that's gonna. Hey, you're gonna have success there. But I can also show you how to box, understand range, understand distance, and those type of things as well. And you can control the fight. And even if you want to step, we can get to that. But let's get to this first. You know what I'm saying? Early in that fight, you ain't got to step early. Instead of stepping early, put hands on the man, let your hands go early, and then when it comes time, we're going to step on their ass. I think that's what Ronnie Shields brings to Errol Spence's game, in my personal opinion. But I don't know. Who am I?
You think Errol can be as successful without the level of pressure that we used to seeing him have?
Yes. I think Errol would be better if he don't look just to pressure. That ain't always got to be a style. And when I say
just ain't never seen him hurt nobody, Doug.
Say it again.
Never seen him hurt no damn body.
You ain't never seen who hurt nobody? You ain't never seen Errol hurt nobody?
Yeah, he ain't put shit. Like I don't see him sitting on his punches and being, you feel me? Like shit, he needed that pressure when you can't really punch. Like shit, when you
so let me ask a question, OTB. You're a brilliant boxing mind.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're a brilliant boxing mind. So do you think Errol is a decent do you think he's a good boxer? I ain't saying pressure fighter, anything like that. Do you think he's a good boxer?
Of course.
And
I think he's great at what he does.
But I think Ronnie Shields, and that's why I say I think Ronnie Shields gives him the opportunity and brings out the boxer in him, right? And then I think he can step on the gas when it's time. But if I can have you boxing early, and you know what I'm saying, instead of going in there even against Bud Crawford, when he went in there against Bud, what Errol did? He tried to step. And what Bud did, counted off everything he did. That's what Bud just counted his ass the entire fight.
And zone
so
that's instead of doing the to KO Brook.
But instead of being an individual that I'm gonna allow you to counter off of me, I'm gonna box you. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna utilize my jab. Errol Spence, one of the best jab, a great jab. He got a great jab. right? And he fight behind this jab. So now I think that him dealing with Ronnie Shields, all right, we can put this in place, right? But instead of rushing anything, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be very patient with individuals. And in my personal opinion, you're not gonna see Errol Spence get knockouts the way that he used to. What you're gonna start to see from Errol Spence is he's gonna be winning on the scorecards. He's gonna become a better boxer, and he older now as well. So that the power is still gonna be there, but I think he's gonna be able to box better. Dealing with Ronnie Shields, that's how Ronnie Shields, that's how he trained. You know what I'm saying? So that go ahead.
Just a question.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me cut in real quick. I think that when it comes to being a trainer, right, your job is not to switch up the fighter what they do. You see what I'm saying?
But you enhance what they do.
Well, let me finish.
Oh, my apologies.
Your job is to basically add to what they do. You see what I'm saying? Critique them on certain ways, just tighten them up. You know, you don't just switch them up because you can throw the whole fighter off right now. But it is a good thing that he had a layoff because I believe that he's with this new trainer. It's not like he was working with the same trainer and he didn't take no breaks at all. You see what I'm saying? He's had an opportunity to sit back and relax. So now he's coming back and it's like kind of like going to school again. You see what I'm saying? And he's going to be working harder on, learning more things and be more acceptable. As of before fighting, with this trainer, I think that he would have probably not give pushback, but you know how sometimes if you switch up your trainer, you could be happy as you want to, but it could be certain things that it could be difficult for the trainer, for the boxer himself, to get over sometimes, in certain situations when it comes to training. But that's why I said I think it's a good thing right now that he is with this new trainer, because the simple fact is his game is, I think he will have knockouts still. And the reason why is because all this fighter, all he's going to do is add on to him. He's going to keep him doing the same thing, but add on to tighten up things. Maybe adjust on the jab a little bit. Maybe whatever they work out, that's what I think they're going to do. Now, I could be wrong. He could become a better boxer, but I don't see that. I think he'll kind of keep the same game plan, but just maybe add some things to his game plan to allow him to be more versatile. That's what I want to say.
Hey, Doug, let me cut in real quick. I agree with Blue and OTB. I mean, I don't think that he should change up what he does. But back to OTB's original question, like, what does Ronnie Shields bring to the table? For me, hopefully some basic in-fight strategy, because I thought the strategy versus Terrence Crawford, which is his only loss, was like all wrong. Like you brought up a good point, Dub, about how Errol was stepping. He said he was gonna step, and he stepped, and Bud countered him all night, and that's because Errol did the exact opposite what you're supposed to do with a counter puncher, and that's feint. Like he literally went in with no feinting. To me, I don't know. I could be wrong. That's just basic in-fight strategy that any rookie trainer would know. But Errol didn't do that in his biggest fight. He paid the price for it.
But he got whooped in that fight because he just walked forward. He didn't
exactly.
And no, we agree. I'm agreeing with you. Mm-hmm. It wasn't no fading. It wasn't no setting nothing up. It was me walking forward, trying to impose my will. Okay, I got that, and that's cool. That's cool against certain fighters. But when you get to that higher level, no, you got to have different wrinkles in your game. You know what I'm saying? And I think Ronnie Shields could definitely bring those different wrinkles.
Yeah. And it's not like that style, or excuse me, that game plan hasn't worked out. Like a guy that just comes stepping forward and just like throwing punches and bunches, a bunch of punches. But you have to have like real. I'm not saying that Errol don't tickle, but you have to have power. You literally, it's a grind. It's what do they call it? The word I'm looking for, I forget. But just like you wear a fighter down like that. But like Errol ain't that. Literally, Errol has power, but he don't have power like that.
He ain't got concussive power. He ain't got one punch knockout power.
Exactly.
He can do it accumulative. He normally does it accumulative. You know what I'm saying? Like he break you down to the body, and then You know what I'm saying? That's when he get his stoppages and things like that. But even when he fought a Sean Porter or when he stepped up in competition, it was hard for Errol Spence to break guys down. It was hard for him. You know what I'm saying? He ended up in a lot of close fights that I'm not gonna say he shouldn't have been in, and I ain't gonna say they shouldn't have been close fights because, man, hey, it's boxing. You know what I'm saying? These guys can fight too.
Well, a lot of that was how undedicated to the sport of boxing he was. Let's recall him flipping a Lambo, him drinking, he had to have a fat camp. Like, yeah, I mean, let's be real. He'll be real with you about it. He don't lie about that shit. He keep it real about how undedicated to the sport of boxing he was. The big layoffs. He had like 3 fights in 5 years at one point in time. At the peak of his career. Yeah, I mean, so a lot of that is to the and hopefully that's the hunger that allows him to come back to boxing and can inspire us to really get a different another wave of Errol Spence. I won't even say a different, I'll just say another wave of the same Errol Spence, because when Errol Spence is Errol Spence, boxing is different. Boxing is in a good place. He has a style that resonates with not only us as African Americans, but the Hispanic community because of the pressure that he put on you. How willing he is to break you down, you understand? And he's a body snatcher at heart, so he ain't really, you know what I mean, that's what he liked to do. And that type of style for boxing right now, shit, come on, man, that's box office.
Amazing.
Yeah. And I root for the dude because like he literally is, especially at the promoter that he has done like everything in his power to get every fight made. Like Bud Crawford versus Errol don't get made if it was for Errol, bro. And he gave up a lot of shit. But hey, I appreciate that we actually got the fight.
And at the end of the day,
I root for him, you know.
One of the things is the same way. Hey, I picked EJ to beat Bud, right?
Did I?
Wrong, I was absolutely wrong about it. No worries. My whole thing is, man, he made the fight. Bud made the fight. I appreciate both of them because they made that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And we have been asking for that for how many years? Motherfucker will argue. Man,
as long as I know you, bro, you actually gave up on the fight, Deb. I remember.
Hey, I started saying fuck everybody. I got to a point. I said fuck both fighters.
Yeah, I remember you saying you weren't gonna talk about it.
I said
about it for a while.
fuck the trainers, fuck the coaches, fuck the promoter. I said fuck everybody because I was like, bro, y'all just dragging us out. Y'all just dragging this shit on, man. Let's just make the fight. So for us to even get the fight, regardless of what I pick, I just want to see them niggas bang, bro. Like they were the best in the division. That's
hey man, hey, can I ask a question real quick?
Please.
All right. Do you think the jump from 47 to 54 is significant when the gloves go from 8 ounces to 10? You know what I mean? And then the guy's going from like being able to be 160 on fight night to maybe 190 on fight night. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to know, like, you know,
I think
did that even make it more difficult for Keith and possibly Earl? But go ahead, and Boots too. But go ahead, bro.
I think it does make a difference. The problem is the good thing is first, outside of one individual, Sebastian Fondora, outside of it, man, all these guys are blowing up, and they're gonna once they make weight, they're gonna rehydrate accordingly. All of them are. You know what I'm saying? So I had no problem with that. And even with Sebastian Fondora, the only reason I say outside of him because I don't even know he probably rehydrated a little less than they do. And he's so damn long and tall that he the cheat code. I think that Sebastian Fondora is
damn cheat code. That shit don't work.
You don't think he the cheat code?
Man, when you use cheat codes in Grand Theft, you get rich. You get all the guns. You know what I mean? He's not a cheat code. Stop.
Or God mode where you never lose.
Yes, we not gonna do this. So you get flawless victories and one hit and shit. You know what I mean? Man, no, he's not that. He just not that.
All right, so all right.
A lot.
Hold on. We love to play a game over here. We love to play this game right here, right? Who beats who? We love to play this game, and now y'all got me. I ain't even expect to do this tonight, but we finna do it. Since y'all want to say he not that, let's do it. I'm gonna name, and every fighter I name, I'm talking about them against Sebastian Fondora. That's who I'm talking about. That. So y'all understand what we talking about. Everybody understand the game?
Yep. True.
Who beats who? Real quick, let me and before I start this, I'm gonna ask everybody to make. I gotta see who in order and who not in order. DJ, are you here? Okay. D-Ray, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Blue Hustle, are you here?
Yeah.
Piro, are you here?
Come on.
OTB.
Yeah, shoot, brother.
Mr. Chapman. All right, so I don't know about DJ and Mr. Chapman. Those are the two names that I don't know if I can ask the question to because I don't know if they hear it. But I think everybody else, y'all understand the game, correct?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Every name that I name, we're talking about them fighting Sebastian Fondora. And we're gonna start with the main individual. Well, I ain't gonna say the main. But my highest rated individual outside of Sebastian at 54, Boots Ennis versus Sebastian Fondora. Who wins that fight? D-Ray.
Sebastian.
Blue.
Sebastian Fondora. Who's the first person? Who's his opponent?
Boots.
Oh, Boots. Man, I'm gonna say Boots, man, because I believe that Fondora can get beat by somebody that's natural weight. Just a little. I don't know. I believe he can get beat.
So you pick it. So D-Ray, you got Sebastian Fondora. Blue, you got Boots, correct?
Yes, sir.
Blue, you got Boots, right?
Yeah.
Piro, Sebastian
Yes.
Fondora or Boots?
To be honest, I don't know.
Man, you got to pick somebody.
We got to draw.
Yeah, well, I gotta pick somebody. Shit, I don't know, bro. To be honest, that's a tough one, man. I'll go with Boots, I guess. And back to the original question that D-Ray started. I don't even know how we started this little game. D-Ray, the glove size don't matter when it's there's only 2 glove sizes you use in competition. But anyway.
OTB, Sebastian Fondora or Boots? Who you got?
Boots beat his ass.
Amazing. Mr. Chapman, are you there? All right. We're going to go Virgil Ortiz versus Sebastian Fondora. Who wins that fight? D-Ray, who wins that fight?
I'm going to go with Sebastian.
Blue.
Man, I'm trying to do it. Who would you say the opponent was?
Virgil Ortiz,
Virgil.
man.
Oh,
God
Virgil.
damn,
Yeah.
are you listening? What are you doing?
Listen,
What are you doing?
I'm texting somebody, man. I'm multitasking. Gosh darn it. Anyways, man, I got.
Yeah, let him multitask, Doug.
Anybody that say "gosh
listen.
darn it," you gotta let them go.
Hey, look. Hey, look. I got man, I got Virgil, man.
Hero, Sebastian.
Yes, sir.
Sebastian Fondora, Virgil Ortiz.
Virgil. And also wanted to say what up to Cash, and that's the word I was looking for, Cash attrition. Thank you.
Shout out to my brother, man. Hey, Cash, pull up. OTB, Virgil Ortiz or Sebastian Fondora?
Virgil out pressures the pressure.
Say that again. Virgil out pressure the pressure?
Yep.
Lord have mercy. Hey, you got my knee. Hey, I'm shaking over here. I think so you picking Virgil to win.
Yeah, I got Virgil.
Lord have mercy. Real quick, DJ, are you there? Mr. Chairman, are you there? All right, they ain't there. We going to the next fight. Xander Zayas versus Sebastian Fondora. Who you pick, D-Ray?
I'm gonna go with Sebastian.
Blue.
Sebastian.
Piro.
Yes, sir.
Who you picking?
I got Fondora. I actually think it's going to be pretty easy, to be honest, but I got Fondora.
OTB.
I got Xander.
Amazing. Who else I want to ask about in that division right now?
He's just our people. Change.
We can go to Charlo, man. Charlo, real quick, I gotta say this, man. The damn Charlo, hold on. The Charlo, man, them Negro, they get interviewed, and next thing you know, they start talking. You be like, man, shut your drunk ass up. Y'all don't be thinking
Kelly?
that.
Josh Kelly?
Man, fuck Josh. We'll get to Josh Kelly in a second. We'll get to Josh Kelly.
Shout out to Al Heyman.
So, real quick, the Jamel Charlo versus Sebastian Fondora. Who you picking, D-Ray?
I'm gonna go with Sebastian, man.
Blue.
Dang, that's a good one. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna go with Sebastian's active, so I'm gonna go with Sebastian. I'm gonna go Fondora.
Yes, sir.
Who you picking?
I got Jermel. But like, yeah, the inactivity, like we don't know what Jermel's gonna look like when he comes back. But yeah, I mean, like, say hypothetically we get the best Jermel, yeah, Jermel.
OTB.
Male. Can you tell I'm leaving Fondora? I just don't.
Man, Fondora finna fuck a lot of these guys up. I
don't know about that.
That's fine. Yeah.
I just don't believe.
We gotta see it play out. I may be wrong. I may be absolutely wrong. Real quick, I want to let y'all know. So I picked Boots.
Get dropped.
And then I got Fondora over Virgil. I got Fondora over Mel in this current situation. Josh Kelly. That's what the people asked me to ask about. So Josh Kelly versus Sebastian Fondora. Who do y'all have winning that fight? D-Ray.
Hey, Dub, I'd rather ask you who you got, Sebastian or Devin Haney. Give me an answer for that, man. But I'm a Sebastian.
I got Sebastian Fondora putting hands and beating the shit out of Devin Haney.
Devin's good though.
Hold on, beating the dog shit out that man. I'm just telling you. What you want me to lie? He gonna fuck.
Hey, I got Devin. I got Devin.
No, you don't.
I do got Devin.
Lord, well, hold on. Now I got to give you the drop. Well, hey, D-Ray.
Yeah.
I mean, no disrespect.
Respectfully, go ahead with it.
When you said that, this how we looking at you right here.
Bitch. Mantis in this bitch. Wash the Chevy doors. Mama, I saw Jesus. Get low with it. Whoop a bitch. Whoop a bitch. Whoop a bitch. I turned around and I spot the nigga. Pretty Ricky, baby, grind on me. Wish a bitch would, then jet set. Thriller dance. Call me Dragon Ball Negro. Swag surfing. Where my DoorDash order? Not you? All right, then. Keep it moving. Old dirty bastard, drunk style. Too low to get under. Too high to get over. Melodies from heaven rain down on the socks nigga. Wet. Got a rock in my shoe.
That's how we looking at you, D-Ray. You can't say no crazy shit like that. What you just said. You can't say that.
Man, homie just walked in the door and walked straight past.
Hey, like nothing wasn't going on. Like nothing wasn't going on.
Check it out, dude. It's not impossible, bro. But the thing is about Fondora is, like, to me, like, I think he has a chance to beat all these dudes.
Man, Fondora will fuck. Hold on, real quick. Fondora will fuck Devin Haney up. He will fuck him up.
And I agree with you. I'm gonna tell Devin to go to the body, bro.
Yeah, I don't listen. I don't believe that Devin will win that fight because
I
he is
love
too
Devin.
much of a weight.
I love Devin.
Hey,
he just moved. He just not gonna never sit down.
I'm just telling. Hold on. I'm just
Fondora.
telling the truth.
Okay, that's fine. But let me finish my point. I think that he will be. He likes to throw in people's face that he's always bigger. He loves to do that, and I think that will mess with him fighting Fondora when he actually gets in that ring and he takes a hit from Fondora. I'm telling you this right now, and I think he will. I think Fondora will beat him.
He'll drag Devin. He'll beat the dog shit out of Devin. It wouldn't be a close fight. It wouldn't be a close fight.
Hey, but hold up.
This is what I'm trying to tell you though. I'll be quick, OTB. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is why I brought up Mendoza knocking Fondora out. Telling you this. I think his punch resistance isn't as good as we think it is. I'm telling you that right now. You get somebody that got power in both hands.
Bro, I understand what you're saying. The problem is that you have to hold on, Blue. You got to understand the Sebastian Fondora that fought against Brian Mendoza this man is a totally different fighter now.
What makes him different?
He fight behind it. He fight by. Hold on. Well, I'm answering OTB. Hold on, OTB. I'm answering your question directly. What makes him different? That nigga fight behind his jab now. That's what make him different. He fight behind his fucking jab.
But
that's what makes him different,
though. Listen. You still can. Oh, go ahead, OTB. I want to go after you though.
So you basing him beating people who you haven't seen beat with just the jab off of him being able to do it?
No, I'm not. What I'm basing it off of, because the question that was asked, right, is
because the fighters that we talking about, you're not beating with a jab.
I'm trying to answer the question, right? So the question that was asked is, why do I look at Fondora different than I looked at him from the Brian Mendoza fight when he got stopped, right? And the thing is now that man done figured out he can still fight on the inside if he need to. But what he done figured out is, and that's why it made it so ugly for Keith Thurman, because what he did, that entire fight, that nigga fought behind his damn jab. If Fondora fight behind his jab, man, and I'm just gonna be honest.
It's an 81-inch jab. You don't think nobody gonna time that shit?
Man,
thank you.
Fuck no.
Yeah, you can time it, but if you're not in punching distance, what does that do? Nothing.
Bruh, the only way you're gonna time hold on. The only way you're gonna time that jab is by taking some shit first, because regardless, and what is Boots got what's Boots reach? 73 inches?
I don't know.
Let him move up to 160 about Carlos Adames. Carlos Adames will beat Fondora. Move up to 160.
Yes. But we're not talking about 160 right now. We're talking about 54.
Yeah, Blue right.
I'm just saying, if you have a fighter with that kind of fighting style, he can beat Fondora.
But I'm not talking about 60 at this current moment in time, because a man is champion at 54.
Exactly.
I'm talking about those individuals. I'm talking about the individuals at 54, man. You trying to change the conversation.
And these individuals at 54, when you say because he works behind his jab, this ain't a snap jab. This is a step jab, shotgun jab that he throws, which means you can time this weight transition on the front foot. If you're a fighter that has the head movement to get your head outside that lead shoulder, or you have the quickness a la Gerard Ennis to goddamn get your feet and your hips over there to turn on the punch on this weight transition.
Nigga, even if you able to do that, OTB, you know boxing better than I do. You one of the smartest individuals I know as far as breaking it down, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a different perspective.
If he take a half step back off of that jab, are you gonna be in range?
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
You
And
know how susceptible he is on his back foot. Every time we see him get dropped,
that ain't the question I
on his
asked
back foot.
You can tell me whatever you want to, but answer the question first. If he
Every
take a
time we
half
see
step
him,
after
I
he
want
shoot
him
that
to
jab
take a
and
half
take a
step back.
if he take once he shoot
I'm gonna
that
make
jab,
you take 3 more.
no, you're not. If you want to make him take 3 more, you're gonna get hit with uppercuts and hooks and shit that you.
That's not true.
OTB, are you talking about Fondora?
Y'all not even. I don't know who y'all think y'all talking about.
OTB, are you talking about
Fondora? Listen, let me give you some context a little bit.
Lord have
I'm telling you right now, and I believe that just like what he's saying, you can get up under the punch if you got good head movement, or you can hit angles. I'm with him. That's why I said Carlos Adames. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm telling you, if you can do that, you force him. This is be mentally draining for you. You keep on stepping back now, and you're throwing punches, but the man keeps on getting in your face, hitting you with shit. Now you got to keep on moving to say, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep on moving now. Fondora's not used to that. Fondora's used to taking a step back and then, and then cutting and then coming with offense. You see what I'm saying?
No, that's not even true. No, hold on. That ain't even true, Blue.
He throws combinations.
No,
bro.
hold on, Blue. Until recently, Fondora didn't take steps back. That nigga, he took steps forward and allowed inside fighting when we were like, hold on, bro, you way too big to even allow this fight to happen this way. You shouldn't be fighting on the inside at all. You know what I'm saying? And he would allow that. Hold on. He would allow that. And then now, as he's getting older and growing and learning, now what we see him doing. When he fought Thurman, this nigga, he didn't allow the inside fight. That nigga kept that jab out there. And when Thurman wanting to make it, and Thurman trying to jump in and do whatever he's going to do, he took that half step back, and then he started throwing uppercuts, hooks. He beating the shit out the nigga. Why? Because nigga, I can keep you at bay with my jab. And then once you want to close the distance, instead of me accepting you closing the distance, I'm finna fight your ass, and you're gonna take all this shit. And then even if you get on the inside, even if you get there, you still gotta take these punches from my ass, nigga. So like, bro, the nigga is the cheat code at 54, bro. He's the cheat code.
Let me help you out, Dub. Like,
on the
he used to give up his height and his reach.
Him get dropped 3 times. Hell, you mean on the inside he's willing? That's why he changed his whole style. And what I'm trying to tell you, man, no fighter is a cheat code when everybody got 2 hands and 2 feet.
I agree with OTB 100%.
Everybody can get beat. And he can too.
I never said he couldn't get beat. I never said that. I never said he couldn't get beat.
81-inch jab, which means his feet has to come with it. Guess what? And then when you say he takes a step back, if he don't rotate and take a step left or right back on the axis, and he steps straight back like he does a lot, then that head is gonna what? It's not gonna move. Which means even though you shooting me with that jab, I can shoot what, an overhand, and that head gonna be right where the head.
And get what? When even when you throw that overhand,
but that's how he gets dropped.
Even when you throw that overhand, right? And if we look at the Brian Mendoza situation, that's the time that he got clipped with that shit. Even against and you watch fights.
Javante Clark clipped him. We done seen him get clipped.
But that's before and Sebastian Fondora at this current moment in time, he's not the same fighter he was when he fought Brian Mendoza. He's not the same fighter no more. He's not the same fighter when he fought Lubin. He's not the same guy anymore.
Environment, and they'll adapt and reform. Ain't you seen How to Be a Player, Doug?
Say that again.
Create a hostile environment, and we will adapt and reform.
Amazing.
Ain't you seen How to Be a Player?
I done seen it plenty of times.
Okay, I know you have, I know you the Brody. Hey, and I ain't cooking, Doug. This my brother, man. We do this shit. Like,
no,
this
that's how we gonna talk to each other. It ain't nothing personal.
Aircraft. Nah, I was talking to Kraft because he
Hey, shout out to Aircraft. I ain't got no problem with Aircraft.
Yeah, that's the homie.
I ain't got no problem with him.
Nah,
and OTB, I agree with you. That's his biggest weakness for Fondora is his his non-existent head movement. But the thing is, where I think what Dub was trying to explain is that before, like, he gave up his height and his reach, and he loved to fight on the inside. So literally, like when he got clipped and he got cooked versus Mendoza, like literally, like that's where he took advantage. It's like literally he threw it, his head didn't move, and he clipped him. But now what he's doing, instead of like willingly giving up his size and his reach, he's starting off the fight, maintaining that distance and versus Keith, which is kind of a bad example because Keith didn't go in there to try to win. Like literally, like it was just kind of like a sparring match. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, the guy got missed.
Hold on, real quick. I gotta disagree with you. Real quick. Hold on. We gotta let Pirro finish. But I disagree. I do think Keith went in to try to win. I don't think he had the right game plan. But go ahead.
What game plan do you think he had?
Hold on. Let Pirro finish, and I get to all of that, but let Pirro finish first.
I'm curious.
OTB,
I agree with OTB though. Like literally,
hold on. Let Pirro finish.
Like, literally, I respect you, W. You know that, but like literally, if you go into a fight and not throw punches, bro, you're not going in there to win, bro. I mean, that's possible. But I'm done.
All right, go ahead.
Can I tell you? OTB, can I tell you how he's supposed to win?
No, I'm not. I don't want to know how he's supposed to win. Y'all know I break down this shit. I don't need to know. I want to know what plan you seen from Keith Thurman.
Okay.
Right?
This is what plan I seen. I got you. This is the plan I seen.
Y'all seen.
I got you. This is the plan that I seen. What the fuck he told you in the presser? I'm gonna go in there and knock him out. And he said I gotta go up. That's why he was winging punches. He really went in there with that plan.
So he just
what it is.
That's not a plan. That's not like
that's a plan.
What do you mean?
That
is a plan.
Hold on, real quick.
Plan.
Boo, real quick. Throwing overhands, that ain't a plan.
Like you in the club.
That's not a plan. Like,
that was dance club.
Anybody who goes in throwing overhands, that like you're gonna like that's not a plan to win a fight.
Listen, you can plan something and still not be able to execute, bro.
Do you think that's a plan, Blue? Throwing overhands?
I think he had a plan on moving around the fucking ring and trying to catch him.
But that I want to ask you. Do you think throwing overhands is a plan?
I think that I'm telling you, I think that was his plan. His stupid ass was executing that in the fight.
Well, hold on. My only problem with that is I seen certain situations where I seen Fondora head over his front foot. I seen Fondora lunging out to land that jab. So I'm not seeing Keith roll. I'm watching you try and get away, and you're getting caught trying to get away. So I don't see him implementing the things that you're saying you seen him trying to do, because there was opportunities there. Like it was one jab Fondora caught him with where Fondora ended up damn near with his back damn near to one of the buckles, and Keith was rotating, and I'm like, man, shoot it. Like what like why are you rotating out? You should be, this is your time where you should be rolling on this punch. You should be rolling
He couldn't do that because if he the same way you talking about rolling.
To do that, you have to sit your ass down.
But he can't sit down because he's gonna get hit with shots, and that's why the nigga had ice packs and shit on his face and shit, because
y'all know how many head slots it is.
Say it again.
You know how many head slots it is?
In my personal opinion,
in the upright position.
In my personal opinion, it's 5.
How many did you see him use?
You talking about Keith Thurman?
Yeah.
That nigga used. I plead the fifth on that. I plead the fifth on that one. That nigga didn't use no head. He didn't use head slots.
Didn't he use like 1 or 2 of them?
The nigga head was on the line, bruh. He was more work. Keith Thurman wasn't. He wasn't he knew he was gonna have to take punishment. He was looking for shots, and that's why even when it went to the post press conference and all that kind of shit, that's why he was like, I just needed 4 more minutes, because I think he knew he had to take shots, right? But at the same time, my whole situation, my whole thing was, bro, your head was on the line the entire time. You getting clipped with these shots. Even if you got in close and jumped up and threw it overhand and both your feet off the ground, trying to throw an overhand and shit, you still getting hit with shots.
A person only got 2 hands, Dub. He couldn't even control the lead hand, the one closest to you. How the hell?
What you want me to lie to you? What you want me to tell you? Shit.
No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, I mean, you didn't give yourself an opportunity to win this fight. And we know Keith Thurman is a much more intelligent fighter than what we've seen. The only
intelligence is one thing. Hold on, real quick.
When you don't execute,
but intelligence is one thing, right? The problem is, bruh, even if you are a smart fighter, 9 times out of 10, when you fighting motherfuckers, they close to your size. You know what I'm saying? Like, they may be a tad bit taller. That's why I say, and y'all, I think, man, Fondora, it's a cheat code, bro. The nigga's so fucking big. I'm calling. Hold on. Bud Crawford himself. And I love, I picked EJ to beat Bud. Bud put hands on EJ. Bud himself, what Bud said? Man, I'm not fighting that nigga. The same way Bud said he. Hold on. The same way he said he went. Hold on, man. Calm down. The same way he said he wasn't gonna fight David Benavidez. That's what Bud said. I didn't say it. Bud said it. When you got
he said the same thing, by the way.
When you got this size differential, bro, it's so hard to win that fight, because if I have an individual that, and I still don't even understand how they talking about Gabrielle Fondora. I don't know if y'all know Fondora, Sebastian's sister. She undisputed champion. And she talking about moving down. She ain't even talking about going up. She talking about, man, I can make a lower weight class. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Why would you even go down?
They on some taking advantage of what they can.
It's a cheat code.
Don't nobody get to cheat the sport of boxing. That's why we seen his ass get dropped 3 times.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Gonna cheat in this sport, she gonna get dropped again too, and that shit gonna look pretty. Y'all ever drop somebody taller than you? Man, that shit make me feel so good, boy.
I've never dropped any. I've never fought anybody taller than me. Never. So I can't say.
You're so scary, bro.
I'm 6'5".
Hold on, Doug. You ain't one of them type of fight. You ain't one of them type of people when you was younger. You always you had that mentality. I whoop everybody's ass except for somebody taller than me, right?
Hell no, man. I done got my ass whooped. Hold on. My best friend, one of my best friends whooped, and he whooped my ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big Kev. He put hands on me. It is what it is, and that's my brother. I love him. But hey, he beat the shit out of me, and one of our we got a mutual friend, and he was like, ho, bro, man, calm down. And Big Kev put hands on me. That's a fact.
Well, you gonna get your chance to whoop you a nigga bigger than you. And when you do, you remember this conversation. And when you come in the house, watch your chest stick out different, boy. It feel good when you knock a nigga out taller than you, boy. I'm telling you.
I only had one fight with a nigga taller than me. Only one. And I whooped his ass. You know what I'm saying?
You just said that what? You just did a whole conversation saying that you ain't never fought nobody bigger than you. Now you
no. I mean, like it wasn't. It's so even then. This is basketball wise.
You ain't telling no fib stories right now.
Hold on. This is basketball wise, so it ain't like we really scrapping. Like on the basketball court, nigga, you get into it with your teammates and shit like that. Like, it ain't really fights like that. I always say I won that. Hey, that nigga, he plays center and shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm a 6'5" nigga. He a 6'8" nigga. At the same time, hey, we got separated accordingly. I thought I landed the better shots. Let me put it that way.
You got the best of them. That's what you trying to
Back
say.
to the front doors.
I ain't knocked the nigga.
Yeah,
It ain't like I knocked. It ain't like I knocked the nigga out or nothing like that. But yeah, I got the better of him, in my personal opinion.
Them Fondoras naturally skinny though, so yeah, man.
Let me ask you something, OTB. And this is what I was talking about earlier. I really do feel like he does not have the punch resistance of people that are, you know, that are walk around at that. If you get somebody that has the boxing IQ and has the power to get in there and get the job done, they gonna KO him, bro. That's just how I feel.
But how did they close the distance? How did they close the distance?
It depends on what kind of fighter. Listen to me. It depends on what kind of fighter.
You smother the jab. Shit, you could smother a jab.
That's why I said, listen to me. That's why I said Virgil Ortiz, Boots. You know what I mean? I think certain kind of people, Carlos Adames, I think those kind of fighters will be able to get in there and do what they got to do to win the fight or knock this man clean out. Out.
This the problem, and I want to spend the block accordingly on this one. This the problem.
Skinny and tall.
We watch an individual, and correct me if I'm wrong, Erickson the Hammer Lubin. I'm a fan of Erickson Lubin, right? I'm a big fan. That nigga got his he got his face broke against Sebastian Fondora, and this is when Fondora didn't have a jab. This is when the nigga accepted the inside fight immediately, and Lubin, the Hammer, he went out there throwing overhands, trying to get there, and got his shit fucked up.
Well, would you?
He got fucked up. Hold on. He got fucked up in that fight, and then now y'all telling me an individual like Sebastian Fondora that it went through, because I would never consider Erickson Lubin a cakewalk. I wouldn't consider him that. Would y'all? Real quick, would y'all
give him a lot more credit?
I mean, look, Virgil Ortiz beat him, bro. He knocked him out, beat him quick. Think about what you're saying.
It's not what I asked.
Just listen to what I'm saying. I hear what you asked, but the only reason I'm giving you
y'all nigga won't even answer the question.
I can't really talk.
What was the question, brother?
Is Erickson Lubin a cakewalk?
Nah, Of course, it's not. But you say that as if Erickson Lubin didn't drop his ass too. Like shit,
I didn't say he didn't drop. I didn't say
the bulk of his punishment before he finally sat down.
But the nigga got his face rearranged
around too much.
He got his face rearranged in that fight.
Yeah, moving around too much.
And then it wasn't
success.
But even after that, Sebastian Fondora is a totally different fighter than he was against Erickson Lubin, and Erickson Lubin is, I think, in my personal opinion, how
many fights has Sebastian Fondora had?
You gotta, you know it better than I do.
26.
26 fights. You think a fighter
know
can
better
change?
than I do.
You think a fighter can change in 23 fights?
Yes. I watched it happen. In the fight against Erickson Lubin, did Sebastian Fondora utilize his jab against Erickson Lubin the way he did in the latest fights that he's had, specifically the Australian Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman? Did he utilize the jab the same way against Lubin, in your opinion? And you watched them fights.
No, but I seen Lubin laying the same. I mean, I seen Tim Tszyu laying the same shot that I seen, goddamn it, Lubin laying.
That's the point I wanted to make too. That's one point I want to make.
I seen it ain't like Tim Tszyu didn't lay in that bitch. So
I'm not saying he
got to
didn't.
quit all of this, man. Like,
I'm not saying he didn't land the shot. I'm saying that Sebastian Fondora is getting better, and he understands. The craziest part about Sebastian Fondora is the nigga like to fight on the inside, anyways, which is crazy to me.
But he can't.
He fights well on the inside. He fights very well.
I agree. But that's where he's most vulnerable.
But he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it nearly as much as he used to. He doesn't do it now. When he got dropped in those situations, when he got dropped, he said, "You know what? I'm not fit to sit here and fight these people on the inside. I'm gonna utilize my jab," and that's what he did against Thurman. Right? That's what he did again in the second fight. In the second fight against Tim Tszyu, what did he do? He utilized his jab the entire fight.
And I respect that, Dub. I really do. You know what I mean? But we gonna keep it in perspective. He's not unbeatable. Yes, he's working his game plan.
I'm not saying he's not beatable.
Let's see if he can maintain the game plan in a hostile environment, because we ain't seen nobody make it hostile for him, and he have to remember why he changed to doing this. Yeah,
but I'm not saying he's unbeatable. I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay. When you say cheat code, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying he's unbeatable or anything.
That's like a nigga at the bus. Hey, Doug. That's like somebody at the bus stop saying I could beat everybody. Man, beat who?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that the way he's fighting now with his size and his range, his length, man, it's damn near. I'm not saying he's unbeatable. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if he get in the ring with Virgil, if he get in the ring with Boots, I'm picking Sebastian Fondora over all these guys right now. I am. Me.
That's what's up.
Because he's starting to fight behind his jab early. And even if you want to make it an inside fight, that's fine. He accepts it. I still think he's wrong for accepting the inside fight. I still think that. But even when he accepted the damn uppercuts that he be throwing, you be like, God damn, shit. A 5'10" motherfucker fighting a 6'5" motherfucker, 6'6" motherfucker. Them uppercuts hit different. It hit different. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was going to say it real quick because I want to have a smoke real quick. But the thing is the offense has never been his issue. His biggest issue is his defense.
Agreed.
So the thing is, it's like the guy he fought before Tim Tszyu this last time, was it Cordell Booker? Was it?
Booker. Yeah,
Booker. Like Booker is like he's literally he's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong, but he's not nothing like, oh my god, like this guy has he does this well, this exceptionally well. But like literally, he repeatedly was tagging Fondora like easily. Like you get what I'm saying? That's his issue. So like literally, if a guy like Cordell Booker can capitalize on his biggest weakness, like imagine what Boots would do, what Virgil could do, because offense has never been his issue, but he has to shore up that defense or it's going to cost him again.
But the problem is so do y'all think, and I want to ask you first, Pierre, do you think that Keith Thurman or Boots or Virgil, who do you think is the smarter individual?
The smarter, like in terms of IQ?
Yes.
Between Boots and Virgil, who's the smarter individual?
No. Boots, Virgil, and Keith Thurman.
Who's the smartest one? I can't pick one in that aspect. To me, they've all shown different aspects of their intelligence in the ring. So I can tell you who's smarter, who's not smarter. I don't think that's a fair question, to be honest.
All right, that's fine. We'll pass it around. Y'all let me know. D-Ray, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Who the smarter individual between Boots, Thurman, and Virgil?
I'm gonna go with Thurman.
OTB, who the smarter individual? Kazi, real quick, I want to pull you up, but I don't know something. I don't know. It's something crazy going on. Okay, there we go. Shout out to my brother Kazi. Kazi, that's you?
Yeah, that's me.
All right. It get out of order around these. But real quick,
I'm not pure, you mean like ring IQ wise?
Absolutely. I'm talking about ring IQ. I'm talking about IQ as it goes. Who has the better IQ as far as Thurman, Boots, and Virgil? who has the better IQ?
I'm gonna say Boots.
Amazing. I ain't got no
Man,
problem.
it's instinctive. Because he do the special things that you see Boots do, he do it so instinctive and fluid. We watching, I can't say Fondora, we watching him, goddamn it, just now perfect the jab. And it ain't even perfected, it's just good enough to do what he good at. Virgil, I done seen Virgil have problems like with rotational issues. I done seen Virgil stay on the line too long and just be willing to exchange because that's what type of fight he fight. That's not a high ring IQ fighter to me. So it's Boots for me.
Amazing. Blue Hustle, and then Kazi, we're gonna bring you in here. Blue, who has the better ring IQ in your personal opinion? As far as those three guys go.
Okay, so honestly, the person that really should have the better ring IQ is you already know, it's Thurman. But no matter what,
so you're saying Thurman has a better ring IQ than Boots and Virgil, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
But as an active fighter that has been fighting, I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to Boots.
Huh?
As an active fighter that has been fighting no matter what, not taking no layoffs, I'm gonna say it's Boots.
So you're saying that Thurman has a better ring IQ, but because he's not as active as Boots is, then
he can't produce. He can't act it out.
And Thurman ain't never been active, so goddamn it, I don't know that his ring IQ can never quantify to the level that we giving him. Because he,
but y'all out of, man, I gotta get y'all to drop. Tonight. No, I'm gonna do it anyway. I ain't got a chance to get drops in a minute, so shout out to y'all. But I gotta tell y'all this.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
Hey man, calm down. Kazi, welcome to the show. My brother is in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go sub the Kazi show as well. He be gaming over there. You know what I'm saying? Man, that nigga talk about everything. Shout out to my brother. Kazi, welcome to the show. What you got for me, man? Real quick, well, you gotta answer this question first.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
Fondora or again, and we talking about Sebastian Fondora.
Of course.
Who has a better who has a better ring IQ as far as fighting Sebastian Fondora? Boots, Keith Thurman, or Virgil Ortiz, in your opinion?
Okay, so this is the thing. Do you remember when Fondora lost to Ramos? So what he was doing?
Fondora didn't lose to Ramos, man.
He got knocked out by him.
Huh?
You don't remember? You know Fondora got knocked out, right?
That was Mendoza.
You're right. My bad. So look, this is the thing, right? So if you learn from that. I think that Fondora is getting way better. You know what I'm saying? He's getting way better with using his arm length. He's keeping fighters off of the jab. He's striking them. I think he was the first couple of rounds that Fondora fucking hit Keith Thurman with a good straight left, right? Because he's a southpaw. Bro, that shit was fucking crazy. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. So, and I tell you this.
But Keith Thurman, that man couldn't close the distance to save his life. He was getting fucked. When he wanted to close the damn distance, he was getting fucked up.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Look. In the right side, I do want to see the old lineage of the PBC be finished. You know what I'm saying? Why do you have to keep on waiting for Jermell Charlo to get another fight, another opportunity? Why do you need to see Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, all the old guard from the PBC? You know what I'm saying? So Deontay Wilder did the right thing by switching over and going to another network. Right?
Hold on, real quick. I gotta You said you want to see the PBC.
Barrios? What are we?
Why you? Hold on. You want to see the PBC?
The old legacy, the old part of the older guys.
Why?
Just sticking around. So look.
okay.
All of these channels will give like Jermel Charlo. You can. It's gonna happen the same way that Keith Thurman happened. All of these fighters that have ring rust are gonna look just like Keith Thurman, but they're gonna get the opportunities. And these young fighters from the PBC, they're not gonna get these same opportunities ever again. Does that make sense?
Kinda. I understand the ring rust aspect of it. But I don't even know who the individual going to be fighting. Hell, when we seen the other night, when we seen Charlo, Jamel, when we seen him out there, he seemed to be all the way out of order. I mean, it is what it is, but that.
This was it. The right side. This is what's going to happen. They will put him in line as a main superstar. You know what I'm saying? Instead of their young up and coming fighters from the fucking PBC. Does that make sense? That's how they did it with fucking Keith Thurman. Either they sacrifice him to get some notoriety for Fondora, or they were setting him up for another fucking belt. You see the logic?
Well, I want to go into this. I'm glad you put it that way. So I'm gonna start with you. Who do y'all want to see Fondora? We kind of went into, because we played who beats who, right? We played that game, but who do y'all want to see Fondora fight next? And Kazi, we're gonna start with you. Who do you want to see him fight next?
We'll stay at 154 and what's most logical. So
PBC got Tank, y'all tripping.
Sorry, I didn't say nothing about.
My bad, y'all. I was looking at the chat. My bad.
No, you good. Hey, and the chat is real quick. I gotta say this. Shout out to the chat.
Man, X, your chat go hard, dub. Hey.
Well, I try my best not to respond to the chat because I'll be there to argue with these motherfuckers on a regular basis. I try my best not to. I love the chat though. I love it. Hey, and keep doing what y'all doing. Shout out to my brother Cam. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Cam. Man, Cam, he do a hell of a job over there. I don't always when I get it. A lot of times I catch him on the back end, but shout out to Cam.
Facts.
Shout out to my brother Cash Crypto. Hey, Cash Crypto. Cash a dog out this motherfucker. That's my brother and I love him. You know what I'm saying? He know what it is.
Hey, shout out to my brother Dub Right Side. Y'all hit that like button, man. Stop playing.
Hit the like button, man. Y'all hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing. You ain't gotta send me nothing. Man. I don't even want the money. Well, I do want the money. Let me rephrase that. If y'all want to bless a brother, bless me. But that ain't what we asking for around here. We here to talk about the sport.
I got a question for y'all though. When you get done, Doug, go ahead.
I got you.
I also trying to respond to what you asked.
I'm gonna let you finish. But I just want to finish. Shout out to Don Ramon as well. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody in the chat. We know one of the most out of order individuals that we could ever have in the chat is my brother Aircraft Carrier. He all the way out of order, but that's my brother and I love him. It's all good. And we got the brother, who is this? Mayorga. Shout out to Mayorga 2.0. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mayorga. Go ahead, Piro. I apologize. I mean, I said Piro. Kazi, I apologize.
All us Mexicans don't look alike.
Now y'all well, y'all sound alike to me. Some days y'all sound alike to me.
All right. Real quick. This is the thing. Even though Mayorga, Fondora.
See, and you conscious. See, that's how I know I be telling the truth. What you said?
Fondora.
Even though Mayorga, my bad, Fondora.
So
They sound. Hey. So if you're gonna get confused, I'm gonna get confused too. But go ahead. I apologize. Go ahead.
Fondora, think about it. Do you want him to stick around with all of these negotiations and issues with things and trying to get things done, or for him to move up? He goes to 160.
I want him. I want to see him fight. You asked the question.
Yeah,
I want to see him fight Boots. I want to see him fight Ortiz. I call the man the cheat code, right? And I think that he would beat these guys. But I love Boots. I love Virgil Ortiz. I love Xander Zayas. I love their fighting styles. You know what I'm saying? And so if they're able to get in there and figure out a way to get over that cheat code, I would love to see it happen. I would say it again.
You have Fondora beating all of them. Zayas, Boots. Wow.
I have him beating Fondora. I have Fondora beating Boots. I have him beating Xander Zayas. I have him beating Virgil Ortiz. At this current moment in time, I'm picking. If I'm wrong, I have no problem being wrong. But I'm just telling you who I'm picking.
No, that's good. I mean, I'm not saying so. Yeah, but so.
And if he don't beat everybody, and maybe if he don't get the fight with Boots, then I got Boots beating everybody else. I got Boots beating Xander, I got Boots beating Xander. I think that fight is supposed to happen. I got Boots. I got Boots beating Virgil. You named the individual at 54 outside of Sebastian Fondora. I got Boots beating him, but I got Xander over Boots at this current moment in time.
Okay. Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see all of them mix it around. Like, what the fuck? So I don't want to see some of these motherfuckers be like, oh, well, I'm getting weight drain and I need to move up. So
I don't care about none of that.
Right, but that's the thing. So there needs to be a mix and match. All of these motherfuckers need to fucking fight each other. No matter win, lose, or draw. That's how you're supposed to do it. That's what makes you a great fighter. Look, so Sebastian Fondora got knocked out right before. Now he's fucking crazy. That's to me the real Mexican monster. He's not just like one of these dudes. Like, he's not fucking David Benavidez. That's a pretend Mexican monster. That motherfucker is literally spooky. Fucking 6'5", and he's overcome, like, outsizing you. Then
hold on, real quick.
He bangs. He beats you the fuck up. He loves
no, real quick. I apologize for cutting you off. No. I don't know. Oh, okay. Never mind. Cam, he deleted what he said. But I don't.
Cam was talking in the chat, dude.
Ain't nobody got that. And I just want to be clear on my stance here. Man, Boots finna put hands on Xander. Man, he finna beat the shit out of Xander. Respectfully. I say that respectfully. But Xander don't stand a chance against Boots, in my personal opinion.
Huh?
But this is the thing.
Y'all think? Hold on. Do y'all think Xander stands a chance against Boots?
Yes. You know why?
Yes. What do you mean?
Okay, hold on. Let's break this down. Let's break this down. Go ahead, Kazi. And then we're gonna spin the block. We're gonna spin the block, but break it down, Kazi. Xander versus Boots. You got Xander winning?
You asked one question. Does he have a chance? Can he fight against Boots? These are theoretical questions because we haven't seen Boots fight any elite fighter as far as Xander Zayas. Xander Zayas is an accomplished fighter. He's already accomplished. So if you're saying this is the thing, all of these things are theoretical. Can he beat him? Maybe. We have to see it. This is the thing. You can't give somebody, well, Boots is going to beat Xander Zayas easily. When did he beat any elite fighter at 154? Nobody. When did he beat anybody at 147? Come on now, we can't keep giving Boots extra fucking credits for
Yeah,
nothing.
well, Xander
He's done.
he ain't beat no damn body neither.
Oh, he did beat more and more than plenty at 154 than Boots did.
He done been there longer.
Agreed.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on. So I just want to ask. So if you had to pick that fight right now, Xander versus Boots, and from what I've heard, and I could be wrong, y'all. Hey, don't quote me on this. They say that the fight gonna happen in June. That's what they're saying. And these are the reports, so you never know what the reports are, if they're true or not. I don't know if they're true or not. So, but we're gonna talk about it. If that fight happens, who do you pick in that fight, Kazi?
See, this is the thing, because like I do think that both, what's it called, legacies are built on fucking, they're just built on shit. They just they made them superstars. So I don't know who I would pick. I think Boots would probably beat fucking Xander Zayas. Xander Zayas is, I can see a lot of flaws in his game. So I could see Boots going in there. There is politics. There is politics for a reason. So, yeah, do I see Boots beating Xander? Yes. But who's the most accomplished at 154? So that's the thing, the OTB. I don't think that you have seen fucking Boots fight anybody accomplished at 154. Xander,
real quick. According to Cam J, and y'all make sure I go sub to Cam J, do a hell of a job with his own show over there. He do a hell of a job and a brilliant individual.
He
said, hold on, real quick, OTB. He said that Xander versus Boots fight is locked, most likely June 27 at Barclays. So he's saying that the fight is locked in. I don't know that to be a fact, but I do trust a lot. Hey, if Cam says it, I trust. Hey, that brother, he's a brilliant individual. So, and once again, y'all make sure I go sub to Cam. But if he's saying it's locked, I trust him. I trust him on that.
I believe
they got a short showing Xander Zayas signing a contract. They're saying that.
So it is. So it is locked.
Yeah, that fight
it
live.
Is locked.
Bro. That fight live.
Okay then. Yeah. So now instead of us talking about, let's break it down. And Kazi, I'm gonna come back to you. I cut Kazi off, and so what we'll do is, fine. We'll do things the right way, and y'all know when you're rocking with the right side, man, we're gonna do things the right way. So let me do things this way. Blue, we're gonna go blue. We're going OTB. We're going Piro. We're going D-Ray. Then we're coming back to you, Kazi. How do y'all see a Xander Zayas versus Boots Ennis fight playing out? Blue Hustle, man. We coming to you first. Are you there? Can we hear you?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
No. Rough on him now. No, he needs to know. Okay. He's always crying.
Stop crying, man. Come on. We're trying to hear what you're going to say.
I didn't know I was crying, but okay. Here we go. I feel like Boots can win the fight just like Xander can win the fight. The only thing is I think Xander's probably going to have like the best chance out of everybody that he's fought right now.
All right.
I believe that Boots is going to be able to. I believe that Boots is going to be able to overwhelm Xander. I hope that if he hasn't been able to cut off the ring, then I'm going to tell you just like this. I think Xander will be able to kind of pick him apart a little bit. And I think that Xander's going to be on the back foot. I don't know why, but I feel like Boots is going to put him in a position to be on their back foot. So.
Amazing. OTB.
Maybe Boots can walk into something. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I got Boots winning the fight.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. And
I'm hearing some tough critics in this motherfucker.
Hey, hold on, man. You out of order already. Hold on, calm down.
Yeah, I'm on your asses. You know what it is.
No, you ain't know. Hey, you ain't know. Hey, well, I hope you. Pause on that one. But man, we got one of the great individuals, man. This my this my brother right here, straight out of Alaska. You know what I'm saying? He be out of order. One of the most out of order individuals I know. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got no problem with it being out of order because hey, that's my brother and I love him. Cash, welcome to the show, man. We talking about Xander versus Boots right now. Break that fight down, and then we're gonna pass it around because I'm skipping individual to bring you in here. But break it down for us.
No, don't skip nobody.
Okay, all right. Let me stay in order then. Go ahead. We're going OTB. We're going Piro. We're going D-Ray. We're going Kazi. Then we're going to Cash. OTB. We heard what Blue said about this fight. And real quick, I want to say, shout out to Cam J. And y'all, once again, he said this is locked in. So this fight, how do you see this fight playing out? You understand fights and how to break fights down better than most do, much better than I can. OTB, how would you see this fight playing out? After you, we going to Piro. After that, hold on real quick. Let me make sure everybody in order. Piro, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
No, that's Kazi. I said Piro. Kazi and Piro.
What you give me? According to you,
y'all two different people. Piro, are you there? All right, Piro out of order. D-Ray, you still rocking, right? All right, well, here we go. We're gonna figure out how this shit play out. OTB, it's on you. How you see the fight with Xander Zayas and Boots Ennis playing out? How do you see that fight playing
out? I see it as a 50-50 fight right now until I really dig into the film. Worries for each fighter. My worry for Xander, he opens up a lot in the pocket. When you're fighting somebody with the hand speed of a Jerian Ennis, that can be a real problem. My problem for Jerian Ennis is he has a problem of dropping his hands and believing in his quickness too much. And I feel like Xander can really hurt him in this fight. My other worry for Jerian Ennis that I feel like I don't think Jerian Ennis fans are really taking into, what if he can't hurt Xander? Man. What if Xander realized early in that fight I can win exchanges with him? And Xander can really, he's a big dude. And I feel like if Boots can't hurt him and keep him off of him, then it's going to be a long night.
So you saying Xander got a better chin than we think he got?
No, I'm saying that he's a big dude. Xander is, when you look at his build, his shoulders, I mean, how young he is. Like Xander, a big dude. When he come in the ring, Xander about to be like 180, 190. Fuck you mean? Shit, Xander about to come in full. And if Boots can't hurt him, I done heard since Boots came into boxing at 47 that he could make 60, that he could make 68. He about to need every pound of that, I mean, to keep Xander off of his ass. Because if you can't hurt this kid, I done seen Xander take some good shots on the front chin, some flush shots. You understand? So I will credit that to his chin. But at that same rate, I feel like if Boots can't hurt him, then shit, and he can just pressure you and he not worried about nothing coming back now because he done felt that power early in the fight and it didn't impress him and he can press on. Shit, Boots in trouble.
Amazing. Ain't that amazing?
Crazy.
Go ahead, Cash, go ahead.
I mean, I hear what OTB saying. It sounds good, but I ain't seen nobody like Xander get hit by no real punchers. Boots is cracking, man. Shit. I don't think Sanders got. Yeah, everyone got a chance, I guess, if you want to give him that chance. But other than that, I think Xander gets stopped. He gonna get stopped unless he chooses to be trying to run and stay away from Boots. But if he chooses to fight, which I think Xander will, I think Xander gonna try to fight Boots. He gonna move a little bit, but he gonna try to fight. And you gotta be able to really, really bang because Boots can really press you the fuck out. And it looks like he likes to do it and likes to please the crowd while he's doing it. You know what I mean? So I respect that style of fighting. I don't care about a nigga getting hit here, getting hit there. Yeah, from what I've seen of Boots, I think I think Boots is proven. I just got to see him get the fights with the guys that who've been ducking him. Shit, but they're coming slowly but surely. He fighting better competition than Bud Crawford was at 27, 28 years old. That's for sure.
Amazing.
Blasphemy.
Crazy, boy.
Kelsey, go ahead.
Nigga was fighting Hank Lundy. Nigga was fighting Hank Lundy.
No. Wait. Boots Ennis basically started at 147, and what are the biggest fights that he has? Think about so you just talked about Crawford. You shaming Crawford when he was at 130 fighting actual opponents? Did you just say that, Crypto?
Champions.
Said what I said, bro.
You said what you said. No, but you know what I'm saying?
Hank Lundy, I'm just saying that's the competition Bud was fighting at Jerron's age. He was fighting Hank Lundy's. And Derry Jones and shit.
Who was Boots Ennis fighting?
Come on, man.
Compare. You think that you can compare fucking Boots Ennis and Crawford? That's crazy. Come on, Crash. You think that you compare the
I'm just
resumes?
comparing level of competition at a certain age, bro.
You trying to downgrade somebody to uplift another person? Think about who Crawford actually fucking fought. When did he fight them? At 135, he went to England and he was on HBO. Boots Ennis is barely getting on fucking barely on PBC. What is he doing now?
Those fights were at 140, bro. Those weren't at 135. You're going a little too far back, but you don't got to melt. It's okay. I was just comparing competition. That's all, bro.
No, there's no competition. So Boots Ennis compared to fucking Terrence Bud Crawford. You think that there's a comparison? Even as like if you like blinked in your eye, like if you're just looking through, you know what I'm saying? Like you're just like squinting. You think there's a comparison?
Aaron Kukadajian twice.
Who the fuck? Like, bro, come on now. You actually think that fucking Boots Ennis is comparable to fucking Crawford?
Karen better than Hank Lundy, my nigga. That's what I'm
you wild. You are a Boots Ennis fan guy. Come on, guys.
I like watching Boots fight. I'm not no super fan of none of these niggas. Man.
But you can't compare.
Y'all be about to melt over Bud, man.
Yeah, that's but
tighten up, man. Tighten up.
You can't compare the two resumes. Boots Ennis is nowhere. Okay, you think about the age, right? How old is Boots Ennis right now, currently? Does anybody know?
20. I think he's 28. I think he's 28 right now.
28 years.
Where was Terrence Crawford when he was 28? Who was he fighting?
I just told you he fight Hank Lundy's and Derry Jones.
That's better than what Boots Ennis has ever fought. Bro. At this point.
You smoking rocks.
It is. Who did Boots Ennis? So Hank Lundy wasn't a competitor, a gatekeeper, or anything like that. That's who fucking Boots Ennis has been fighting. Who has is he fighting fucking top level elite fighters? Is Boots Ennis fighting top level elite fighters?
He fighting better fighters than Hank Lundy, bro.
At that time? How do you know?
Hey, real quick.
At 28 years old. At 28 years old.
Real quick. Can y'all do me a favor? I got to step away for a quick second. Can y'all just be in order?
We in order, man. We in order.
All right, y'all got it? Y'all good?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Nah, he's
do y'all think?
Did he leave? Oh no, that's guess. But this is the thing. Okay, think about it. Like that. One thing is that Crawford has been fighting elite fighters. I don't think that so when I think about
Bro, I'm not comparing their whole resume because Bud retired and Boots is still fighting. I'm just talking about
yeah,
at a certain age is what I'm talking about. So, you know, you're like you're going around what I said, but
no,
I'm
you
not
good,
gonna
you good.
argue about that.
But so I do think as far as like how long your legacy exists, right? Your legacy exists based on like look at Mike Tyson, one of the youngest heavyweight champions ever, right? So these are accomplishments, right? You're a gold medalist, you're a champion, fourth division champion. That's how it's looked upon, right? So like Boots is kind of he's not there. He's not compared to like Crawford. When Crawford was younger, even like Floyd or Canelo or all of these dudes, he's not the same thing. Boots Ennis is kind of late in the sense like his legacy should have been built up. How old is he? He's 28, no? So he should have been like a multi-weight division champion. You know what I'm saying? A unified champion by those standards. That's what I think should it should be. So like you can't speak highly of fucking Boots Ennis and compare him to fucking Crawford. Crawford was already a fucking champion way before that, and then unified, and he has way more legacy than that. You talking about Boots being fucking the guy or anything? Boots is nothing, honestly. He's
You're kind
been
of
good.
arguing with yourself right now, bro, because you're making a whole. I didn't. That's not the point I made.
Go ahead. No. It's okay.
I simply said level of competition at the age of 28. Like we don't. I'm not arguing anything else besides that, my nigga.
No. Go ahead. Explain, please.
I
If
mean, it's
I
self-explanatory what I said.
We can't blame Boots because people won't fight Boots. We can't blame him for missing the Errol Spence fight. We can't blame him for missing the Terrence Crawford fight. And fortunately, he have a chance to really get some fights after Xander Zayas, where he can build a resume that can will give us the validation for the talent level that we think we see in him. But right now, nah, he ain't got it. And Xander Zayas ain't got it neither. That's why they're fighting each other.
Oh, but OTB, you can't.
Yeah, they still got to do more too.
Hold on. You can't blame or discredit anybody. It is what it is. It's like until you get tested, until you get solidified, until you actually do the shit, then you aren't like. How can I prove that you are the real deal, right? You need to be in the spectrum. You need to be a part of the shit, right? You are the guy. How do I know that? Why do we have regimens and tests? Because you need to be the guy, right? Who is the guy? Who is the best at 154?
Facts and Jay Will, that's one of the reasons that I discredited, Boots for a while. For a long time, I was real hard on Boots, man. And it was because I just didn't feel, once you tell me that a fighter can make 160, 168, he get as big as that. And he fighting at 147, and that's where y'all started him at, then I don't think that y'all believed in his talent that much. When you make a move like you just noted with the Lima, when you could have stepped straight up and fought Bakram, and not had yourself in compromising situations, then you're not believing in yourself. I can't believe in a fighter more than he believe in himself. When you see fighters and they start moving kind of iffy like that, because one thing for sure, two for certain, if you got what I want, I'm coming to get it. I don't give a fuck if you in the next grade up and the next grade lower, man. Shit, I wanted at my bus stop. It was going down. So shit, I was tough on Boots for that reason, man.
Okay,
hey, man, I gotta say this. Hey man, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? We got the Cash App out there. All that other kind of stuff. What they say? What it is? Hit the Cash App and all that kind of stuff.
Hit
I
the
ain't really
like,
worried about it.
hit the like,
Stop, Cam,
subscribe.
'cause when your favorite fighter got a belt in, you all along. We gonna hear about it. Stop, Cam. Stop.
But
Stop, bro.
but this is I gotta bring
Good,
my brother
hey.
in the building. You know we do things the right way around here. I got the OG in the building, man. Crush the Legend is in the building. Crush, welcome to the show.
What up, bro?
What you got for me, OG?
What's happening, everybody? What's going on? I hear up there talking about resumes and who for who, this, and all that. Let me just come and just pee on the whole damn parade here.
Well, don't pee on it. Don't pee on it. We don't need
no
that.
lemonade. You know, I gotta mess it up a little bit. Listen,
Just don't tell me it's raining. God damn it.
listen, man. All it's about this resume crap. Listen, let me tell you something. All these dudes is overrated. Every last one of them. Who you call these?
Is Boots overrated? Is Boots overrated?
That's what I'm saying, Doug.
Yep.
Let me finish, bro. I said all these guys is overrated. I'm not leaving nobody damn.
No, but I'm asking specifically about Boots.
No,
Is he-
I said everybody. That means everybody. Nobody.
So you saying Boots is overrated?
I said everybody is overrated. You heard me. Boots and everybody. Him, goddamn everybody. Damn it, shit. That's what I said. I ain't say a specific name. I said everybody. They all overrated. Every last one of them.
Well, we gotta be. Sometimes we gotta be specific about this stuff.
No. I wasn't being specific. I said everybody. So it's not a specific name, Duff. That means the whole damn clan, the whole band, all right? The drummer, the guitar player, the bass player, everybody.
The piano player. Hey, shout out to the piano player, man. Shout out to the piano player.
Uncle Fresh, what about the background dancers?
You know, them too. You know what I mean? None of these dudes in this soft ass generation of boxing is really doing anything legendary that we keep thinking that they doing. Ain't none of these dudes got a stacked resume, a bunch of what you would consider as future
Bam Rodriguez.
pound for pound guys and all this. These dudes ain't got no
Bam Rodriguez. Bam Rodriguez.
that
Bam
name
Rodriguez.
again.
Bam Rodriguez.
Hold on. Y'all let Crush finish, and then y'all can say whatever y'all gonna say.
No, he said nobody. And I'm asking you this
calm
question.
down.
Talking. Bam.
Let him finish first, and then you can ask whatever you want to ask. But let him finish getting his opening statements up.
Now let me just keep this fair. Y'all gotta pay attention. But I mean everybody, motherfuckers, some people is guilty by association, this soft ass generation of boxing. We gotta get everything on an even plan, cause y'all ain't gonna never keep it real about nothing any damn way. Alright? So like I was saying, none of these guys really got anything really elite on their resume. Half of these dudes got 30, 40 fights. You can't even give me 10 guys that was really in the top 10, was at their best, and none of that shit. A bunch of C-class fighters, especially at the beginning and even in the middle of their damn career. Not really fighting the very best of the best in any division that they've been in. This is just facts. So you can't keep saying, well, this person did this and this person did that, when they all basically did the same goddamn shit. Unless you got an easy pass. And even with those dudes that y'all calling elite, these dudes is not really testing themselves. You ain't really seen nobody really challenge their damn self. Terrence Crawford, one of the best fighters of this generation. But look at the resume. Is it stacked with motherfuckers? No, it's not. A handful of dudes be keeping it real. There's nothing to cap about. So to say, well, Boots ain't do this and he did that, and none of them really did anything. And I passed. That's what I got. Nothing can change my mind. They all in the same category until their career is over. Y'all keep judging their career. Y'all gotta let their career end, man. Y'all moving too fast. I'm moving too fast. How you gonna judge something correctly and the shit ain't moving yet?
But Uncle Crush, my nigga ended up 3-time undisputed.
Yeah, title holder.
Yeah, who he beat for him?
He ain't defend shit.
Who he beat for him?
Who he beat for him? I say he ain't defend shit. He's a title holder. We ain't talking about who he beat. He's a title holder. We know who he
going to get Mo.
He's a title holder, but he never defended this shit, bro.
He a leprechaun. He going to get Mo.
Oh,
he just kept going to get a bigger pot of gold, huh?
Nigga, the opportunist, nigga, cut it out.
There you go.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta say this. I gotta say this. And
Opportunist. What?
I understand y'all don't like Bud Crawford. I understand that.
This shit crazy.
But to sit here and the
Who don't
way
like
y'all
Bud
talk about it, hold on, man. Calm down.
No, you said people don't like
No,
Bud Crawford.
hold on, man. Calm down. I'll let you. We gave you the floor.
Hey, Dub, I ain't get out of order yet, but I'm gonna get there. You
Well, that's fine. You could be out. You could be as far out of order if you want to. I ain't got no problem. All I'm saying is to call the man an opportunist. I ain't got no problem. That's fine. Call him that. But to go and fight when we clamored and argued about this fight with him and Errol Spence, we wanted that fight. We all wanted it, right? They made it. He became an undisputed champion at 47. When he fought in Ndongo, I don't think a lot of folks probably didn't even know who Ndongo was at that time. So, okay, if you want to say him become undisputed there didn't mean as much, cool. I ain't got no problem with it. But then he go and fight Canelo Alvarez, put hands on that man. And I know an individual on that panel who said, man, Canelo finna beat the shit out this nigga. And Bud went out there and put hands on Canelo, but he don't get the credit? Like, I mean, why are we shitting on Bud Crawford?
I said opportunist, nigga. You want me to explain how it's opportunistic?
That never happened.
Ain't nobody shit on Bud Crawford.
He wanted to fight Mel, but goddamn it, shit.
Niggas be ready to melt like the damn Reese PC cups, man. Over Bud, that shit crazy.
Shit, we was gonna fight Mel when he had all the straps at 54. Like
he ducked the Mel fight. The nigga, he had a contract for Mel and he turned it down. Like, you niggas pick and choose what part of history you like to remember, man. But
man,
the facts is the facts, nigga. Whether you want to remember them or not, the facts are the facts, man. Just like he ducked the Manny fight. Nigga had a contract for Manny, but you niggas still say y'all niggas still say that Bob Aaron was trying to protect Manny when Bud had a contract for this fight and didn't sign it, nigga.
He ducked the Mel
you
fight.
niggas, you got real selective memories.
Mel wasn't signed
I understand
to
it.
fight Canelo Alvarez neither. Because
Stand up, Buttercups, man. Buttercup, stand up, man.
First.
Get up, stand up. Don't butter up now, Buttercup.
Every one of these Bud fans said Canelo got too many miles in fights. Man. So I'm gonna just say y'all got it.
I want to ask this question.
Y'all was right.
I don't like dude.
I got an answer for your question, Dub.
No, I ain't even asked it yet, but
okay, ask your question.
So going back, I want to go back into how things are gonna play out. Now that we have the Boots Ennis versus man, what's my Xander Zayas? Thank you.
Yeah.
Now that we have that fight, I think everybody's saying it's locked in for sometime in June. What do y'all
It ain't
think
gonna
that
happen.
Say it again?
It ain't gonna happen.
A lot of people think that fight not gonna happen. I don't know why.
You don't think the Boots Ennis? Hold on, real quick. You don't think that fight gonna happen?
No, you know why? Because they're gonna keep Boots on fucking training wheels forever. You think that they're actually gonna fucking? When did they put Boots in actual, legitimate fight? Right? What is this credibility? What is this? Why do you think that Boots is something? What does he actually? What did he actually win? Who did he actually beat? Look at his credit, his record. Do you think they're gonna do that? No, think about it. Break down these fucking hollow fighters. They don't have no fucking credibility. They haven't done shit. They're supposed to be. The fans know that these fucking fighters ain't shit. They're trying to sell you fighters like Boots that hasn't never done shit. What did he did at 147, or even is doing at 147, 54?
Real quick, Cam Jack. Let me know where I can follow you at. I see you say on Instagram. Y'all know I ain't the smartest person, so I ain't really on Instagram like that. But I'll try to find you. All I'm saying is, so guys, you're saying that the fight between Boots and Xander is not happening? Is that what you're saying?
I think it won't happen. You know why? Because it hasn't been built enough. Xander is not even a fucking a big name, right? So why are you trying to
Amazing.
put two of these fighters? So
Well, the
Ortiz,
reason, with the reason, and I'm going to ask you
question.
a question directly. The reason we're trying to put these guys in the ring with each other is because Boots, a unified champion at 47, moved to 48. Excuse me, to 54. We want to see him fight Virgil. Seemed like Virgil got something going on. I don't know exactly what's going on
Yeah, that
with
shit's
him
not
and
gonna
Oscar.
happen.
Hold on, calm down. I don't know what's going on with him and Oscar. I don't know, but it does seem with Virgil being a unified champion at this current moment in time, and if you're not gonna fight Fondora, or and even if you were to go and fight what's Josh Kelly, I wouldn't even mind that fight because once again you gathered another belt in that fight, but Boots is one of those guys that we've been speaking about. Same way we speak about Xander Zayas. Oh, excuse me. Not Xander. Virgil Ortiz. The same way we speak about Virgil and the way we speak about Boots. These are two of the top guys in the division. You know what I'm saying? So we want to see everybody get to smoke with each other. So that's why I think, according to what's being said right now, and with them going and signing with Top Rank, now moving over and signing the deal, having the deal with the Zone. Well, you got if you're dealing over there anyways. Well, Eddie Hearns and Boots been working together. Hey, we're gonna put you in the ring with them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both big names. This is a big fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I that's what we would love to see. Why wouldn't you want to see it? Let me ask that kind of thing. Why wouldn't you want to see it?
It's not. I want to see it. I'm just telling you. Like, I don't think that Boots at this point is a big name. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think?
Xander,
you don't think
Xander
Boots
a bigger name than Boots is?
I do. Yes. Yeah. You know why? Let me tell you this. Hold on. OTB and the right side. Because the Puerto Ricans, you remember, they are looking for the new big star. Who else is bigger than either Xander Zayas or what's her name? She's a Puerto Rican fighter.
Amanda Serrano?
Yeah, Amanda Serrano. Right. That's what they're looking for. Bro, they have high hopes. Bro, at one point, the Puerto Ricans used to be one of the biggest threats in all of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Mexicans, Americans, you know what I'm saying? They were the trifecta. There was no UK fucking boxing, Filipinos, and nothing else.
Well, I'm saying if he loses,
global dominant.
if Xander loses, they're still gonna be receptive of Xander. That community, they don't throw you in the dirt because you lost.
they
You know
don't.
what I mean? Xander's young. That's a receptive community. They love the sport. So they're still
OTB. So what happened to Berlanga? That was so imagine Berlanga and Xander Zayas is actually the truth. Right?
They didn't throw Edgar Berlanga away. They didn't throw him away. They still the Puerto Rican fans, they still support him. Even though he went out there and he done lost a couple. That's all, they don't have a problem with that. They still support the man.
And what makes you say that, Dub?
Hold on. You're saying that Puerto Ricans don't support him?
No, I'm asking you a question. What makes you say that Puerto Ricans still support Berlanga?
If you look at the support he gets online, those type of things, they never threw the man away.
The way I'm asking that question is because what I see online is 50-50. A lot of people like shitting on him like he's dirt, and a lot of people saying, you know, he'll bounce back, stuff like that. I don't know how you can just make that. I mean, I get it, you know, because so you think the Puerto Rican, you think they threw him away? I don't know what to think, to be honest, because like OTB was saying, and it got me thinking about how that community is usually receptive to their fighters. I would agree with that, but also what I've been noticing is that the community, all communities, whether be the Puerto Rican, Mexican, American, any community, it's changing. Like especially if you just go by the lens of like social media and online, the presence, it's not like it used to be. Like like for me, I wouldn't like say that like that. I would say it used to be generally receptive to their fighters and they wouldn't throw them away, but like now it's like you wouldn't see all this hate back in past times. That's why I think the communities are changing a bit.
Well, the second part of what I was about to say was, what competition does Xander have? Like, who's he competing with for that community?
Any other Puerto Rican fighter, to be honest.
Hold on. The OTB.
Name one.
It's the thing. Hold on. OTB.
Berlanga. You got the flyweight. I forget his name.
Berlanga coming off of 2 losses.
Cayazo. So pretty much any Puerto Rican fighter that's kind of their competition. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a competition of like if they're gonna like them or not. They're just like who they're gonna like more. That's usually how.
Xander's gonna be coming off a loss to arguably the top fighter in his division if he loses. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, so let's also give credit.
No, but
pure champion.
Facts. I agree.
They are skeptical of who's gonna come up. Maybe he's another hype job. Maybe he is the one. Like they're still trying to, make sure that they don't put their fucking all of their energy towards one fighter. They're not saying that does he have flaws? Does Xander have flaws? I think he's not flawless. I think he does have flaws, right? So they're not gonna believe in him. The other fighter used to be Verdejo. Remember him? What happened to him?
He murdered somebody.
Yeah.
Nigga got a body. Shit.
An actual one, yeah. Not in the ring.
It's not funny.
I'm about to get off the line even talking about him. Man,
Also, kind of like
hey, real quick. Y'all be in order. Give me 1 second. I gotta step away. Y'all give me 1 second. But y'all keep doing your thing. Y'all keep going.
Sure. And also kind of also TV, what I've been noticing too, like I wouldn't say I'm tapped into like to the Puerto Rican community, but I'm as tapped in as being a Mexican fan. Like I'm always kind of like have my ear out because we got a kind of like a rivalry in boxing, not kind of, but you have that rivalry. And what I noticed, especially in the Berlanga Canelo fight, that Puerto Ricans are itching for like a star. You get what I'm saying? I remember when the Canelo and Berlanga fight was first announced, I was like, this fight's not going to sell 50 pay-per-views, But I was sorely mistaken because I remember seeing the videos of like people having like block parties with like big screens watching, and then I got to thinking, I'm like, Puerto Ricans, what it is they're really like yearning for like a star, somebody they can get behind. So like I think any Puerto Rican boxer, especially the ones like you're saying that fight the competition that that kind of warrants us like good competition that we actually want to see. Like they almost have like an easy layup to like to get the Puerto Ricans behind them because they're like itching for like a star so bad.
Right.
Superior, this is the same thing with the Filipinos. So there was the Filipinos, the Puerto Ricans. Filipinos love fucking boxing, bro. They would support that shit.
I get it, but the difference with Filipinos that they had Manny for such a long time. Tito's been a while.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah, no, Puerto Ricans have been around for a long time.
Yeah, they have. But like a big star or like a big champion, it's been a minute. I remember this is a while back. I remember I was watching this when I first started watching like boxing content on YouTube. Some guy made a really good point that like there was a point where like a cool like 3-year stretch where Puerto Rico didn't have one champion, and especially that fan base that's like literally they're in nuts about their boxing. So I get why, like, oh man, like they're like itching to get one of those big ones back.
No, but see, this is so the Puerto Ricans still watch boxing because I've known them. But this is the thing. So when I used to go to the barber shops, and I would talk to all the Puerto Ricans because this is Puerto Rican neighborhood. So they were watching fights. Like they watched the Canelo versus Berlanga. They knew Berlanga was going to lose, but they just wanted to see a fight with a Puerto Rican.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
And there's always that hope too. There's always that hope. Yeah,
It's
like
the hope.
everybody
Yeah,
gives
fucking
Berlanga a small
hope.
chance, but you know, it's always that hope. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, you think about it. He's the underdog. Imagine if Berlanga did be fucking Canelo.
He became a superstar. He would be like literally became a superstar
Crazy.
overnight. He would have became what he thought he became by losing. You know.
Right. So that is the logic. So we do praise the underdog. We think that they can beat the main guy, the big
Everybody loves the
superstar.
underdog, brother.
But most likely they're not gonna be able to do it. That's how it happens.
That's the beauty of the sport of boxing. Is like it like I wouldn't say, oh my god, it happens all the time, but it happens more than you think. You know. And you know that's the beauty. It's like even that's why like in boxing, why I still watch boxing is like literally like you could be the most skilled, like literally like it's like there's no way this guy can lose, and the guy ends up losing. You know, that's the beauty of it. It's like
Well, hold
the
on,
guy
bro.
doesn't win, so they get in there and execute. You know.
The thing is like you can be the most skilled, but if you don't have a chin or tolerance or endurance to go 12th round, if just imagine you can be the most skilled fighter, right? But only have a few rounds in you, the endurance, but you have somebody that can withstand your punches and tolerate that shit for 12 rounds and have endurance. You know what I'm saying? What would you rather have? But this is the
Look,
you
be
have
honest.
to be a complete fighter. The complete fighter has all of that shit. Chin.
But I think we
Yeah,
done
but
missed.
sometimes it doesn't mean anything.
But I think we done missed the entire point. And I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm getting ready to shut this motherfucker down. No disrespect to anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's getting late for me. And
It's all right, Dub. You got some pussy coming over. We understand.
No. It ain't nothing crazy. You never mind. We'll talk about it later.
See what I tell you? It's all good, man.
We'll
I'm proud of you,
talk-
Dub. I'm proud of you, man. Go
Let
tear
me-
that shit up.
I want everybody to get their last words before we shut this thing down.
I'm going live. I'm going live in a little bit.
No, we going. Oh, you about to go live, Kazi?
Yeah, a little bit.
So y'all, make sure y'all go pull up on Kazi's show when he go live. Kazi, well, hell, since you're gonna go live after this, give me your last words and let the people know where they can find you and what you got going.
The sport of boxing is the best sport, and this is how you actually resolve problems, putting fist to face and accepting a loss. That's it.
I like you, man. What's the name of your channel?
He not lying. He not lying. That's what he said. That's the way you fix shit is by putting fist to face, nigga.
Man, what's the name of your channel, bro?
Let them know where they can find you, Kazi.
Cosmic One, KOZMIC 1. That's it.
Amazing.
I'm so man.
All right, hey, Kazi, I'm gonna pull up on you in a few minutes, man. I'm gonna pull up on you. I always appreciate you pulling up and giving me your time and your energy. Man, we're gonna see how things work out. But hey, much love and respect. You already know what it is. Let me do it. Blue Hustle, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. I just want to check to see who here first. Piro, you there? Well, I know Piro there.
Simon, man.
OTB, I know OTB there.
Yeah.
D-Ray, are you in the building?
Okay, fine.
He's fell asleep.
Well, D-Ray gonna be the last one. Hey, that's my OG right there. So he gonna be the last one. He gonna get the last word out of everybody. Precious Legend, you in the building, of course, right?
Word up.
All right. Let's do it. We're gonna be in order. Guys, anything else you had to say before we let you go?
Have you heard about how the fucking Earth is gonna lose the actual gravity for 7 seconds in August?
Hold on.
Yeah, heard about that.
That's common knowledge, Kazi. Come on.
Earth gonna lose gravity for 7 seconds?
We ain't gonna have no fucking gravity.
So we all gonna float. We're gonna float around for 7 seconds.
I don't know. What are we gonna do? How we gonna? I don't know. You have everybody else. Pure. What do you think?
Fat ass bowl, bro. It's gonna last more than 7 seconds.
No. So this is the thing. So you're supposed to lay down on your floor, and then in your basement or something, and then in your house. Because if not, you're gonna fucking float up. For 7 seconds, there's not gonna be no gravity. That's it.
Man, I live in Southern California, cause ain't no basements out here, bro.
But hold on to somebody. I don't know what the fuck. Bro, you think
Wait,
I have
wait,
the answers?
cousin. This is incredible. So you're telling me right now? I just gotta say this. You're telling me that for 7 seconds of my life, I need to just lay down, and even though me laying down, gravity still is gonna, because according to you, there is gonna be no gravity.
According to me, no.
Well, according to whoever. But there's gonna be no gravity, so y'all like lay down in the bathtub like it's gonna help something. If it's no gravity, I'm gonna float up in there anyways. It don't matter where I'm at. It don't matter if I'm in the bathtub or not. It don't matter where I'm at. I'm still gonna float, right? According to what you're saying.
But hold on. Who the fuck knows how you're going to how gravity works? The one thing is, get strapped down. No diddy. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. You don't know what the fuck everything else is. Anything that's not attached.
So, but why am I laying in the bathtub? Because, like you said, why am I laying in the bathtub? If gravity, why?
The reason why is because it's gonna make you feel comfortable. Who the fuck knows what if we don't have gravity? What are the effects of not having gravity?
They asked a great question in the chat. They said, Jay Will, shout out to Jay Will. Jay Will said, "Do I need to strap my car down? If the car is are they gonna?
Yeah,
be
it will. Oh, so that's the thing. So how does gravity work? Will your car get floated off?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying, like, how does gravity work? Does it go up? Does it go down? Gravity just exists. We don't know.
A lot of things can happen in 7 seconds.
In 7 seconds, that's what it will be. That's the conspiracy. We most likely remember we had a 2012 conspiracy. This may not happen, but I'm just saying.
I lived through Y2K. I don't believe in shit.
Hey, look.
I remember Y2K.
Hold up. During Y2K, I don't know if y'all remember. I was a kid back then. They said, and mind you, my mom and stepdad, they went out. They were partying. I had my cousin. She came over and she had to stay with me because I can't stay by myself at that current moment in time. And get what happened during Y2K? Not a goddamn thing. And nothing happened. But all right, if y'all telling me gravity is gonna,
you know what?
What day is this? What day is this?
August something. Look it up.
Amazing.
Yeah, I think it's a random number on it, bro. August the 12th.
Yeah, early August. It was one of the two.
All right. I'm gonna just tell you.
You're being disrespectful.
I don't believe none of it. I don't believe it. And if it happened, hey, it happens. But I don't believe it because I done been told a lot of stuff in my life. And 9 times out of 10, none of that shit that these folk done talked about has ever happened. So I don't believe it. But all right.
But the bright side, this is the thing. Do you remember the preppers? The people that used to prep for doomsday, for like the apocalypse, 2012 and things like that.
Yeah,
that's what came from it.
I done seen them.
Do you think that they are like flawed because they actually believe that something's gonna happen? Are they prepared or they're unprepared? So are we unprepared?
I think they're prepared for anything that could happen.
Yeah.
I just I don't believe the way that they believe. I don't think that the shit they looking at that's gonna happen is gonna happen. Maybe something will happen one day. Maybe something will. But
So the logic is I'd rather have it and not need it than right. I'd rather have it and not need it than not have it. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing.
Need it and not have it.
I ain't got no problem with it. I'm just saying, and I'm gonna tell you, it seemed to be out of order, in my personal opinion. Let me get everybody else, because we shutting this thing down. Let's do things the right way. D-Ray, are you there? All right, shout out to Omaha, Nebraska, and D-Ray Promotions. That's my big brother right there. I love him. Blue Hustle. Let me get your last word, brother.
Man, great live, man.
You know I'd be out of order, Blue. I apologize to you. You know I'd be out of order.
100%. 100%. Ain't gonna hold you.
he said, you damn right. 100% you be out of order, nigga. But no, go ahead, Blue, go ahead.
I mean, I got, I'll be out of order too, so it works. It works it out no matter what. It works itself out.
It ain't never that personal.
But man, like I said, man, I really do believe that Fondora, just as tall he is, I know that man, it might not matter to nobody else, but just to me, I just don't think his pipe resistance there. He just don't have. Somebody knows what they do, and they catch him with a good one, man. It's gonna be just like Mendoza. He just say, whoa, 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 and he just hit him. Kind of want that hook, But other than that, man, great live, and everybody hit that like button if you haven't already. If you're on a playback game, hit the hype button. Also, shout out to everybody that's listening, that's in the chat, and that's on the panel. That who has been on the panel and on the panel still. And thanks, Doug.
Hey man, you know it ain't nothing but love and respect, my brother. You already know what it is.
Yes, sir.
And tomorrow we will do it. We'll be doing this again. We'll do it again. We'll have fun.
Yes,
well, I don't know. Tomorrow, actually, I won't be live tomorrow because I have late night shows, movie watching and things like that. So I probably won't be live tomorrow. And Tuesday we have biblical talk. Every Tuesday we do have biblical conversation going on. So y'all make sure y'all pull up for the biblical conversation. If you want to, just hit me up, and it's always fun. We probably should figure out a way to do it live. I'd be worried because YouTube, they be out of order, and you can't always do things live. But the biblical talk is always fun. I have so much fun discussing the Bible and those type of things as well. So, but everybody don't see things the way I see them. But it is what it is. But much love and respect to you, Blue, and we'll do it again soon.
Oh yeah, for sure, brother.
Let me get my brother in the building, man. Piro, are you in the building?
Yes.
Let me get your last words, family.
Thank you for having me, Dub, as always. Good chopping.
Hold on, real quick. Piro sent me a video of Justin Timberlake. Hold on. Hey, Justin Timberlake, he ended up getting arrested, and he said to the cops, the cops said, "Man, we just try to cheat. We try to treat everybody fairly, right? We try to treat them all fair." He said, "Oh, why? Because I'm white, or something like that." I said, "Oh no,
something like I
said, God damn."
No, I think he saw on his paperwork that they put him down like his race is white, and he's like, "You guys putting down as white?" And he's like, "No, I'm just playing."
I'd be crying out there. I swear, no, it's true. I swear to God.
Yeah, no, I've seen this shit.
Hey, Piro, correct me. You sent it to me.
Yeah, I sent it to you. Yeah, because it came up on my feed, bro. I thought it was hilarious, bro.
That shit was so funny, bro.
That guy was so drunk he forgot what he did.
Yeah, it was so funny. And then he go out there and, he give a speech and all that other kind of stuff. He out of order. Nigga, you was drunk, man. You were drunk. It is what it is.
Yeah, bro.
I don't even know why he drunk. If you, why would you even be driving?
And, I don't understand with all that money, bro. Like, it's crazy.
Man, I'm catching the Uber every chance I get.
But as a person that's gotten a DUI before and knowing that like literally like sometimes it's like before Uber and stuff like that, like knowing how like you go out not like at least me, I never went out to like drink and drive, but it happens, you know, because usually like designated drivers out the window because everybody goes out drinking and it's all drinking, you know. So but you know, yeah, it's not the case no more, especially with a bunch of money, man.
It just got way too much money to be out there in that situation.
Yeah, bro. I mean, shit. Yeah.
But
It is what
my
it is.
bad. Go ahead, Piero.
No, I was just saying. Thanks for having me, bro. Good live, and I'll see you on the next one. Be safe, huh?
We're gonna rock accordingly. OTB.
Man, good show. I appreciate you having me up, Dub. You know, it's always good to rock with the home team, man. Whenever we get to do this, it's always fun.
Hey, people know what you got going on and where they can find you.
Yeah, man. Y'all sub to the channel, man. OTB Boxing School, man. We got a live show this week. We will be back. Me and my brother Ohio Runs Boxing, my co-host, man. We'll be back rocking. Then we got Deontay Wilder, Derek Chisora gonna be dropping tomorrow. Probably like 12, 1 o'clock. I don't know yet. I was just finishing up before I start rocking with y'all. So I'm about to
Wait, so you still a big Deontay Wilder? Like,
nah, I just break down fights. I break down film and
so what do you think about Deontay Wilder? What is he doing?
I think it's all confidence with Deontay Wilder. I think if he can get his confidence back, then we might see another run for Deontay Wilder. I don't think that it's a lot of heavyweights who natural boxers. Shout outs to the Itauma kid. I love what I seen out of him. But it ain't a lot of heavyweights who pure boxers. So he gon' if he can have any glimpse of his old confidence back, then he can have some success as a heavyweight still.
Well, we still have Triple D. We still have Wilder. We still have everybody in there. I don't think that the heavyweight division isn't stacked. It's just that they're not fighting each other. They need to figure out how to fight each other because it does matter. You think that so you think that the Itauma, what was his name? Moses, right?
Yeah.
So this is the thing. You think that he's accomplished yet? Because like, okay,
Not
look at Mike
accomplished,
Tyson.
but the kid is special. This only
He's
like
special.
a
We see he's special.
I seen
No.
a lot of things out of him in this fight. Because this was my first time watching him live. I watched him on film a lot.
And
But
OTB, this is the thing. You are boxing school, whatever, right? This thing. How many people we put our fucking eggs in their basket, right? And we thought this is the next guy. You think?
well,
he's
yeah,
bigger
that's
than
what
this
makes
guy?
the sport special. You can't sign
Yeah.
off on
I don't-
nobody until it happen. That's what make this sport special. So
I want
but
him
for people
beating
that's optimistic
a
about
fat fuck that never beat
Hold on
nobody.
now, hold on now.
That's
This-
not an accomplishment.
Hold on now.
Wait a minute.
Can't
Wait a minute.
discredit
Hold
that
on.
man.
Hold on. I got it. Kazi, you out of order. And we now we gotta get your ass dropped. Because the way you talking out this motherfucker.
I'm saying.
Well, hold on.
What?
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
Who the fuck raised you talking that way around here, man?
Me.
Damn. It's a bunch of bullshit.
There's some bullshit right now, and we're gonna call you on your bullshit.
Man.
And then
Ask me. No.
Rough on him now.
No, he needs to know.
Okay.
He's always crying.
You are crying about this shit now, because you did this to yourself. Because at the end of the day,
I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery, but you ain't catching me in half truth and lie.
you in a half truth and a lie out this motherfucker. Calm down, man. Let OTB finish up what he's saying. Let him finish.
So protect him. Does that make him look better? Okay, protect him.
First of all,
You need protection? OTB, you need protection?
I don't have to protect nobody.
Protecting him.
All right. That's what you're gonna do. That's what. Go ahead, OTB.
Second of all, you lost me when you discredited his performance based off of what you thought your perception was of his opponent. His opponent put them gloves on just like everybody else. He went in there, risked his life, and not only that, he ain't walk in there and walk into no right hand. The kid had to figure it out. I watched him have to use his lead hand. I watched him have to use his angles. He had to use his feet. And then for like 2 rounds, you could tell he didn't think the punch was coming. And he stayed true to his fundamentals and his style. That was impressive. He's young. Is he accomplished? What young fighter right now is accomplished? Uncle Crush just came up here talking cash money shit about how fighters not accomplished right now. So no, I don't expect him to be accomplished, but I seen some things out of him. I seen some things out of him that was impressive, and I can't let you discredit his performance from my perception. What you feel is what you feel.
When we watch that performance, Jermaine, I mean, you could, if you want to call Franklin, you can call him whatever you want to. But that nigga, when he was in the ring with AJ, he didn't get stopped. When he was in the ring with Chisel, he didn't get. Dillian White, he didn't get stopped. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga put an uppercut on this motherfucker, and I was rude. I ain't even lying to you. I was rude.
Uppercut on the back foot. On the back foot. Hit
that nigga with a shot and had him looking like it. And I said this previously. Had him looking like it was
pretty and fluent, Doug. Just
but he had the man looking like it was fight night out this motherfucker. The game fight. Y'all know when you get hit with a shot in fight night and then you still be trying to punch a bitch when they going down, right? Man, that nigga got hit with a shot so crazy. The nigga didn't just go down. He paused for a second, kind of wobbled, got hit with another shot, and then fell face first. We ain't never seen that from this man. And to discredit Moses Itauma,
nobody's discrediting him.
Well, that's what you're trying to do. I'm just telling the truth. Calm down. No, it ain't. You done already been talking. But that's what you're trying to do.
But do I have a chance to speak?
No, not right now because I'm talking.
Okay.
So what you're trying to do to discredit this man and his win in this situation when he done did something none of these other guys that we think are the elite level individuals as far as the heavyweights go that couldn't get it done the way he got it done, and he did it in a totally different manner. I mean, just give credit where credit is due. That's all we asking for. Go ahead, Kazi.
Oh, I do give credit for what he did towards the fighter that he has fought. But like to say that he is the next up and coming Mike Tyson, there's no comparison. Mike Tyson was younger and way more accomplished than where he is at. Other fighters, so like I'm not saying that, and this goes to all of these fighters, not just him. A lot of these fighters have done way more. So like you look at Virgil Ortiz, right? What was Virgil Ortiz doing in comparison at his age to fucking Canelo Alvarez or fucking Oscar De La Hoya or fucking Floyd Mayweather? They were already way ahead of them.
Bro, you're comparing these guys to the top, to the best of the best of the best.
I do expect, yeah.
But we don't know what these guys are gonna be. We have no clue what these guys are going to be, but this is who you're comparing them to.
Hold on.
You're comparing them to. No, hold on. Wait a minute.
No, wait. No. Hold on. Let me finish what I'm going to say real quick. It's going to be finished.
All right, finish.
We are already.
Then I'm going to tell you why you're wrong.
Hold on. We are already giving them trophies that they haven't earned.
We ain't give this man no trophy.
Okay. No, I'm just speaking in specifically, these young fighters haven't done any of the accomplishment that they should have, but we're already giving them their notoriety, and they think that they deserve all of this acclimates.
Who's your
and
favorite
they haven't-
fighter, guys? Who's your favorite fighter of all time?
currently?
All time.
Of
Favorite
all
fighter,
time?
period.
Salvador Sanchez. That's it.
It's a good pick.
That's it.
You
know why?
You know he
why?
left some on the table, though, don't you?
No, he didn't. Never left anything on the table. He died not accomplishing everything that he did, but he was one of the most accomplished fighters that ever existed. Not only fundamentally, but like literally. You know what I'm saying? He did everything. Switch hitter, inside, outside, pressure fighter, whatever you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to ask me a question, that's good. I'm just telling you.
I asked you that because you have a high expectation for fighters.
Right. But we should. Why shouldn't
and when
we?
we look at your favorite fighter and the era and the weight class that he fought in, you realize how many great fighters fought in his era that Salvador didn't fight?
Well, he was incapable because he died.
He had 44
He
fights.
would have.
He had 44 fights.
He would have beat. You don't think that he would have been able to beat?
Everybody
all
say that about Salvador. He would have. He had 44 fights and ain't none of them against.
But
none
most
of
logically,
the greats of that era. You have to be more. Yeah,
Right,
I mean,
man.
get these fighters a chance, bro. Just get these kids a chance.
Okay, but
Moses 21 years old, Kyle.
oh no. I don't think that I'm not
kid,
discrediting. I'm not discrediting him. I think that he can. I think that he will be, but we just need to see it. The expectation is like, how many fighters did we see? We expect them to be the next
Hold on.
this.
Well, we're going too far because I'm shutting this show down. So give me a less words. Give me a less
Out, man. So to the channel, man. I'm dropping Deontay Wilder, Derek Chisora. That's gonna be followed by Gilberto Ramirez and David Benavidez. I might do Worldly now, but we're gonna have some live shows too, man. Thanks for having me up, Dub.
And OTB and this is the thing. I want to say one thing. I don't give a fuck if you hate a certain fighter, as long as you support the sport of boxing. That's the one main thing. I don't care. You support white fighters, Mexicans, anybody. If you support this fucking sport of boxing, I'm cool with you. You my homie. That's it.
And I can't find your channel, bro. It's hard to find your shit.
KOZMIC1.
All one word?
Yeah, one more, yeah.
All right.
Amazing. All right. Let me see. So we got OTB Kazi. Crush, are you there?
What up?
Give me your last words, OG, man. You know, it ain't nothing but love and respect. Appreciate you pulling up. And hey, you know, you always rocking. You gonna call me out of order on a regular basis. I ain't got no problem with it. But you know, it ain't nothing but love and respect. Give me your last words.
Oh, damn boxing community is out of order. Dub, 99.9%. Damn. You know, it is what it is. But stay tuned, people. I'm going to keep on pointing theirs back on boxing to the ones who got it wrong. Get it right. All right? And you come and get your serving in the morning. Coffee and donut for grown-ups. No milk and cookies for you rookies. And I see y'all 6 a.m. between 6 and 9, Monday through Friday.
Amazing.
That's all I got, man.
Hold on, say that again. Coffee and donuts for grown-ups, milk and cookies for you rookies. Lord have mercy. Shout out to my OG, man. Hey, he'll put it together on your motherfucking ass. Shout out to OG, man.
No doubt. Yeah, man. Another dope show, Dub. Salute to the panel, salute to the chat. And stay airtight. I'm coming. Stay airtight with it. I'm coming.
Real quick, let me see. D-Ray, are you there? I think D-Ray, I think D-Ray is out. I think he probably passed out. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to D-Ray, straight out of Omaha, Nebraska. You understand what I'm saying? Fan, one of the biggest Bud Crawford fans that I know. Then always stayed solid and stood on the square. Always stood on the square. So shout out to my brother. Blue, shout out to you as well. Kazi, shout out to you. And man, we getting out of here. I will say this though. I gotta tell y'all, because Negro, y'all start getting out of order around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why it happened this way, or I'm not quite sure. But some of the time when y'all start getting out of order and acting a damn fool, I be thinking to myself, I be like, hold on, man.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
Y'all what I be thinking? I be like, y'all smoke crack?
Nah, I could get.
Y'all still act the fool, and then y'all still be acting the fool out here, and then I be like, hold on. Well, I gotta look at you like this.
Mantis in this bitch. Wash the Chevy doors. Mama, I saw Jesus. Get low with it. Whoop a bitch. Whoop a bitch. Whoop a bitch. I turned around and I spun the nigga. Pretty Ricky, baby, grind on me. Wish a bitch would, then jet set. Thriller dance. Call me Dragon Ball Negro. Swag surfing. Where my DoorDash order? Not you? All right, then. Keep it moving. Old dirty bastard, drunk style. Too low to get under. Too high to get over. Melodies from heaven rain down Damn, on my the socks nigga. wet. Got a rock in my shoe.
Then I be sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, man, y'all talk like y'all been fighting at this motherfucker. And I'm like, hold on.
Well, let me ask you this. Who was the best boxer ever, in your opinion? I know you're a boxing expert.
Me.
You? You're the best boxer ever?
Mm-hmm.
Well, who'd win in a fight, you or Mayweather?
Me.
Okay. You're better than Mayweather. Okay.
Yeah.
You or Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson is a He's scared of me.
Seriously.
But then I realized y'all be done dealt with some motherfuckers y'all didn't even know who you was dealing with. And we got to deal with you like
I heard you struck my son.
Yes, sir, I did.
Yeah, may I ask why?
Yeah, well, because he stole John Wick's car, sir, and killed his dog.
Oh.
So, and then even when I tell you, I be like, man, y'all dealing with a dangerous motherfucker out here. Calm down, man. Talk, hey, be respectful. Y'all be like, nah, fuck all that. And then I'll be thinking to myself,
He once was an associate of ours. We called him Baba Yaga. The boogeyman? Well, John wasn't exactly the boogeyman. He was the one you sent to kill the fucking boogeyman.
and then even when I say that, y'all want to walk in this motherfucker like this.
Hey, there he is. What's up, you dirty bastard? Who's this? It's me, you dirty asshole.
And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. So at the end of the day, all I'm trying to tell y'all is we're going to run this thing accordingly. We're going to be in order. And at the end of the day, I say this respectfully, but guess what?
When I say more people don't know shit about boxing, they don't.
Most of y'all don't even know shit about boxing. But the reason I know a little bit is because
I love boxing. I love boxing. I love knowing about boxing.
I love boxing. I love knowing about boxing. And when y'all start arguing with me, I be thinking to myself,
Let me ask it. Yeah, a whole bunch of motherfuckers would've won, should've won, could've won. But they did.
But they did not, this motherfucker. That's how I play out here. You know what I'm saying? But love y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease. Matter of fact, and I ain't played this one in a minute. Hold on, let me find this one. I gotta find this one. Cause I ain't played this in a minute. Let me see if I might be out of order. I think I'm out of order. I can't. They might have kicked it off my shit. Did they kick it off me? I ain't even got it for y'all. It's all good. It don't matter one way or another. But just know at the end of the day, man, we all over here, man, you're rocking on the right side. Love, peace, and hair grease, and we're gonna do this again.
Bud Crawford is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, The universally recognized, undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream